And we're live. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever the case may be. Oh, Jeff, you did show up.
Well, you know, I'm sitting there going, okay, anytime now.
I know. I was busy. I was playing with the AI thing and making my comic book into a cartoon, and Kevin can't make it, and Matt's going to be late, and blah, blah, blah. Is anybody even coming? If not, I mean, I don't have to do this show. I know. I want to do this show. Honestly, no, I do want to do this show. I'm just having so much fun with Grok, and I have other things I need to do. Why do I do this to myself is the question.
See, they showed up.
They do show up. Amy and Melissa.
Like, I literally just got the link. Sorry.
I know. No, I just sent out the link because I was so late in getting anything. I was playing with AI. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, did it come out cool? Hey, look.
You haven't seen it yet? Oh my gosh. Let me show it.
Yeah.
So I abandoned the first one I did because of the aspect ratio. And I needed to start over with the stuff I'm learning along the way. I'm not even this isn't even. Why is this? There we go. This isn't even final product. If there's, I mean, okay, honestly, I don't think I could get to a final product with the tools that I have, just with Grok and whatnot. But like prevising a movie, like I can one-man show a previs of an entire movie if I have all of the content to make it. Like all of the Lone Star books, I could totally previs means pre-visualize for those who are uninitiated.
Oh, that makes sense.
And when you're doing a fully rendered computer graphics or movies or whatnot, a lot of times they will do not just storyboards, but they will do a previs of the movie so that you could get a moving visual idea of what the pacing and all the stuff in the movie is going to be like. And it's amazing that with AI, you can do this like one-man show. This, I literally just started tooling with this. I know it's very short. I don't know. It's like a minute. But I did all this in like an hour. So it's like, if you convert that, it's like, dude, if I had the time and the money to just sit down, I could revisit my entire Lone Star movie story idea. Although the movie script deviates from the comic book significantly, so I would have to, I'd probably have to figure something out on that. But without further ado, let's watch.
Let's watch, won't we?
And you'll see how different this is from the last stuff you saw.
Don't go to the light. Am I the only one with that echo?
Oh.
I remember the world a little clearer than most. The air is different now. Thicker, full of a seething, misdirected discontent. It's a world of spoiled children, raised by spoiled children, spoiling little children of their own. It's getting harder and harder to tell the good guys from the bad. But in this sea of miscreants... No, I don't think that's right. Is it miscreants? Why am I asking you? You're a pigeon. I really need to write this stuff down. Being a vigilante can get pretty boring some nights. By the way, Mr. Pigeon, have I mentioned how I know when someone needs my help?
Exposition pigeon! I wanted to get that far.
He's best.
I wanted to make sure I got that far before we jumped on this show for you guys. So you'll notice as this goes, because they're only 6-second clips, right? So every 6 seconds, there's a change. So there's the jump here. I don't know. See, what I'm doing. Actually, Mike Barron really wanted to understand my process in this, and so does Larry. Where's Larry? Larry wanted to know my process. I could be telling him my process right now, but Larry's not here. So you see how it created that weird little dot on his helmet? All right. Well, I freeze frame the last frame. I export this into iMovie, right?
Sure.
And then I play. You can still hear an echo, Jeff?
Yes.
Hello.
Maybe it's in your head. So I let it play that 6 seconds, and then I save the last frame. I import it over to Procreate, and I do edits so that I'm basically.
Oh,
What are you doing?
sorry.
Hello.
Can I hear an echo? No, I'm still hearing an echo.
Can you manage to do that without like obliterating my screen? Thank you.
You're welcome.
And so what I'm kind of doing is stepping on butterflies, or not the opposite of stepping on butterfly. I'm crystallizing butterfly. I don't know. There's a big echo on everybody except Mike. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I don't know. Here, I'll mute this. How's that? Is that better? Say something, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay,
Does
cool.
that-
All right. So you'll see this is like the last frame. There's how. That's the last frame on the previous one. And then the next frame, I see the edits.
Yeah.
There's a couple.
Oh, yeah. That is, I mean, really, when you consider what AI was last year, the fact that you ran 2 different sequences and they're that close, that's amazing.
Well, again, that's because I took the last frame and I copied it, or and I imported it, and then I can do my edits, and then it always starts with whatever frame you give it.
Oh, that's nice.
So
Okay.
I do my edits, and then I re-import to start a new 6-second segment, where 6 seconds goes to.
Are you informing any of the camera movement, or is it kind of?
Yeah. That's through my, and so here you can tell the difference here, because see, it screwed up the helmet, right?
Spear magic.
So I go in and I edit the helmet.
There you go. Just fix that.
And then it screwed up the back patch. So I edit the back patch.
And then it was good for the next frame.
Right.
And I mean, if you had to go in and like manually fix little things like that, that's still a lot of work done for you.
Yeah. This one was weird because I used my initial thing and I had it play in, blow up, expand some stuff, and then I went back in and I threw my original face back on top of it and kind of cleaned up some stuff, and then let it play here. And it plays through here. Then that's the next edit here. Boom, goes to the next scene. And then I pasted the face back on it so that it started from scratch again. You walk down here. Oops. Then you can see on the shirt, I edited the shirt.
Nope. Yeah.
It's just this fun little, thing where exposition pitching. But see, look how wrong his whole head is. But that's as close as I could get. And then when he got here, I fixed it right there.
Oh, there you go.
The expressions and stuff. He almost looks like a character from like Iron Giant or something.
Very expressive.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Oh,
Want to watch it again?
Yes.
Watch it again. All right, I'll mute me.
I remember the world a little clearer than most. The air is different now. Thicker, full of a seething, misdirected discontent. It's a world of spoiled children, raised by spoiled children, spoiling little children of their own. It's getting harder and harder to tell the good guys from the bad. But in this sea of miscreants... No, I don't think that's right. Is it miscreants? Why am I asking you?
You're a pigeon. I really need to write this stuff down. Being a vigilante can get pretty boring some nights. By the way, Mr. Pigeon, Have I mentioned how I know when someone needs my help?
Pigeon.
So there it is. There's that. The
Very
animation
cool.
kind of looks like a more fluid version of Archer. I could see that,
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though.
but a much more detailed version too, because it's actually my artwork they're animating, which is
And it looks like your artwork. That's one of the things
Right.
about it. Really, the
is-
process that's amazing me. is
yeah.
it's like, okay,
You know,
and
I
we're
could
going to morph into something we understand, and then we're going
I'll
to
just
move
let
that
it
instead.
play while we're right. Look how smooth it is. It is my artwork that's just being animated. It is the funkiest thing, and I really kind of dig it. What do you think, Alan?
I wonder if you're getting Kevin royalties for the pigeon.
Got a point there.
If
Who?
it's potato,
Kevin,
If
sure,
you're
your best friend.
Why would he get royalties for the pigeon? Oh, because of his pigeons.
I thought that was his pigeon.
No. This is exposition pigeon. It's not
Oh.
peanut.
Oh, never mind. Well, I think it's amazing. I'm in awe.
I
Right.
saw this video that was someone was doing an AI video, and they had their character, and they said, okay, here's a drawing of my character, or a picture of what my character looks like, and then they took a video of themselves doing the acting, and said,
Right.
okay, it's this character doing this. So they kind of like, oh wow, like sitting at a table and having a conversation, and then just kind of took that video, and then took the character and went squish.
Sure. I'm sure there are much better AI platforms out there. If you're going to try to do like a fully rendered AI like movie or whatever, right?
Just that there's so much new tech coming along, but this looks, because there's a lot of it is about trying to make stuff that looks real, and I'm
Mhm.
impressed seeing something that can actually look at art and then
Yeah.
go, there you go.
Maintain the art. Right.
Right, because that requires a level of understanding that I didn't think they really had, because it's having to fill in a lot of blanks with certain knowledge in order to make this work, and it's using your own references in kind of a live way to sort of fill in its own. I'm trying to remember what those are called, but there's certain amount of model information when you're building like a set of like references for AI to use is what it's drawing and what it's supposed to look like.
Right. And you can see it from this first sequence, which is like 4 sequences stitched together.
Mhm.
Because the initial sequence is my original drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then from there, every time I'm doing it, I'm clipping the end drawing and starting another sequence. So
Interesting.
you're getting style
A subtle style
de-resolution,
shift.
right? So it becomes more, by the time you're through here, it still looks like my art completely.
Style
Then-
degradation.
Right. Style degradation. There's a good word for it. A little less, and then you get to this one, it's a little less, and then you get to this one, and it's almost getting to that, oh, we're just going to go to realistic rendering, right?
I mean, you
So
could
it's like there's a maximum number of times you could do this before it just loses all sense of comic book.
Did something change? Does something change as it circles around his back?
Can
Yeah,
you?
there's like little top. There's like little top.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, the emblem changes.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all
You
really
noticed
good
that.
emblems.
I actually mentioned that earlier. Thanks for paying attention, Jeff.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
But it's almost there. You get a character model scanned in. This is like
That's
the
what
future of animation.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There's gotta be like Sora and these other AI programs. You could probably do all that stuff. I'm just using Grok because
It's there.
Squidgrow here, advertising for Squidgrow. Squidgrow pays for my
nice.
check mark, so I get Grok for free. And I've really, I mean, just
Nice.
these little clips are bowling me over with what Grok can do.
Doing great.
So I don't know if a combination of different AIs, like if I wanted to do a full-length animated movie using my art style, which
Can
I-
you
that'd be
can you
freaking
use-
awesome, right?
That'd be pretty cool. Oh, what is that movie that it's all AI? Well, I mean, the acting. isn't.
Critters with a Z.
Critters with a Z. Yeah, that's being produced. That's the animation, and that's done.
I'll say in 3 years. 3
Yeah.
years is commercially available to everybody to do that.
I don't know. One thing I do not like is the voice. I don't like that scratchy as it sits there and it tries to.
Digital voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's
can
scratchy.
always get an actor to record
Oh,
the
yeah.
lines.
You do
Yeah.
a voiceover.
Just get it, be Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Well, that's what I've been all wasting my time doing. So
There's gonna be purists, but who cares, man? Look at this. This is amazing. Your art comes to life.
yeah, my art, right?
Can you add additional references to the video clip? Like, if you had an exit frame or additional keyframes you wanted, could you put those in there? Or is
Grok cannot do keyframes. I know that something out there can do keyframes.
You've seen the
Okay.
Photoshop that's like this now, right? That's coming out.
I think it's.
I have
It's like
Photoshop. I don't.
There's I forget the name of the program or if it's going to be a add-on to an existing program, but you can draw keyframes and it'll animate the whole thing in between for you.
Shut the front door. Send me that.
I'll look for it. Yeah, but it's a Photoshop thing.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you wouldn't be able to do it in like comic like this style, but like a comic strip, a simple comic strip, doing keyframes like that.
I mean, if you built the if you built the database for the thing with enough references for what the art style was supposed to look like, and you provided decent keys, it wouldn't surprise me if there's something out there that can figure out what your in-betweens are. I mean, if anything, this is producing more frames than it needs to. And it's easy enough to take frames out of an animation. And if you want something to read, to write a little bit faster, just so it's a little smoother, a little more crisp. Although I admit the weight on this, the acting on him, that's really nice.
I know. I don't hate the acting at all. It's I wouldn't. Although, like each of these, dude, I go through so many trials. Like for each, it's not like every single one of these is like, oh, I just said it and it did it, right? And it's like I just go through and through and through and through and through and through, and it's
Oh, sure. There's a lot of editing and stuff like that that's involved in the process. It's not just a one and done thing, but it is still, when you consider how much it is getting done in so short a time. Someone was talking about, like, if you photoshopping stuff, it's still faster to work or color something in a computer than it is to paint it like by hand in acrylics or something. So even if it takes you longer to do certain things, overall, it's going to save you some time. Oh, an exposition pigeon! I love you. You're so cute.
yeah. And you know what's something interesting is look at the animation on. Hold on, exposition pigeon. Look at the animation, how it's like. It looks like gobbledygook, right?
Yeah.
Smears.
It's like it's like it knows visual animation better than like an animator does.
Right? It's not trying
like
to do
when
everything literally.
Right, when it's playing it, it's like you don't notice none of that.
That's a good hand shape too.
Right?
Oh, exposition pigeon.
Exposition pigeon. Exposition pigeon.
Oh my gosh, I need to do so. I did the Lone Star with a little exposition pigeon sitting on his shoulder. That'd be cute.
Yeah, I could have just had him like bobbing his little head up right here.
He's so cute.
Wow.
Well, that's that. What time's Matt say he's coming in?
Oh, I don't know.
Half past never.
Yeah.
I'm just shocked that Larry's not here.
Oh,
Yeah, where's Larry?
Kevin was.
I
He's your
showed him,
buddy.
I didn't even show him this one yet, but I showed him the previous one I had done. Well, actually, let me see if I can find that.
Could always call him and annoy him. That's fun.
That is accurate.
Hey, Larry, guess what?
I kind of want to show the other one that I did. I just don't know if I sent you guys the final, or not the final, but the latest draft. Da, 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 da.
I actually prefer the animation in these frames. It seems
Oh,
more
to
fluid.
the first draft I did.
Yeah. It seems more fluid. The more detail, I don't know, seems to take away from the seems to take away from the motion. Doesn't feel right.
All right, hold on a second. Oh, there it is. All right, so this is the
that segment.
yeah. Yeah, the well, like I said, the new one's the updated one, so
Right.
I don't know if I'm gonna have time to go through this whole thing, and just redo it. But
When you look at like, I've been looking at like the Spider-Man cartoon that's on the Disney streaming, whatever. When you look at what's passing for animation now, this looks actually better.
You think this cuffs me? I'll be out in 24 hours, ese. You ain't got nothing on me.
so as this progresses, because I started, just totally newbie and ignorant. As this progresses, I get better at it. So like by the end, I think it gets pretty.
I threw a link.
Oh.
Okay, let me check it. Let's play the rest of this and then.
She had eyebrow whiskers.
Oh, what a nice smell.
Hey, that's not the Big Bang Theory.
And that's how you do it! But seriously, folks, let's not blow up the kitchen again, okay? Why don't you play the stocks or get some crypto? Plan for your retirement, Bob. Nobody retires from this job. You just need a good retirement plan. You know how to make God laugh. Make a plan! Make a plan! Knock it off, Killjoy. Hefe, why you drink coffee before you go to sleep? So I can wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, hothead. That time of the night again, Bob? Duty calls. Ops meeting 0400, don't forget. Oh. I'll be there with bells on, Jim.
Table 3 needs more fries, Charlie.
You got it, Angel.
Well, you gonna order something, Flyboy? Or are you just here for the view? No, you've been coming here for 6 months, every night, gawking at me.
Well, I wouldn't say gawking.
Nah, gawking works.
Maybe I just really like the coffee here.
6 months today, Bobby. Happy anniversary. Walk a girl home?
Wild horses couldn't tear me away.
Denise keeps trying to get me to use Tinder, and I'm like, who wants to marry someone they met on an app? Gosh, Bobby, I'm sorry. I've been talking your ear off.
Hey there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Could you help an old vet out? I haven't eaten in 3 days. Here you go, my good man. This'll get you set up for a while. God bless you, brother. Oh, yeah. Thanks.
You know, a girl could get mixed messages if a guy hasn't tried to put a move on her in 6 months. Since it's our anniversary, do you mind if I give you something?
I didn't get you. Sorry I'm late, boys. Did I miss anything?
Looks like Bobby got a little love peck tonight. How about a little kiss and tell?
A gentleman never will.
Hey, Jefe, how about you give Angel a 10-minute love peck from me, eh?
Jefe, come and get it. Anytime, hothead! Peace. Be still. What would we do without you, Brando? The last mission was a bust. Are you sure this intel is good? This intel is actionable. Be ready for contact.
We talking about vamps, Jefe?
Likely. Could be wargs. Maybe lichen. Do not rely on your powers. You never know which of them may be immune.
I don't know why Livingston has to treat us like we're kids. Ooh, shotgun!
You don't want shotgun. You want to sit in the back. I want to sit in the back. You've never used that Jedi mind trick on me, have you? Would I do that to you? That's not an answer.
All right. Obviously, it's got problems, but
No.
There's like a zone.
Well, I was in the hospital for. Oh, by the way, yeah.
There's like
I have another grandchild.
Oh,
I was in the hospital. I mean, it was a since they had to give her what do you call it, the medicine to induce labor because she had some high blood pressure. I don't know what they call it, hyperclampsia or something like that.
She's okay.
And yeah, she's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, echo. But because of that, she was in labor for 44 hours. So we were at the hospital a lot, and I couldn't do anything else. So I just brought my laptop and I was doing this like. So
that's a lot of that's
6.5 minutes.
A lot of animation in that few hours. I mean,
Right.
even if you were to try to storyboard, do that much animatics in that amount of time, it would be crazy.
Dad,
Yeah.
it's the miracle of life. Wait a second. We're still working on a frame.
So yeah, I can. I'll just stop.
This kind of remind me of a pitch,
Yeah.
like a pitch you'd make to like Hulu or somebody.
Right.
I can see
Yeah.
that.
Like you could pre-visualize it, and you could get that to a director or hell, an actor. You know, get this over to Chris Pratt, huh? Huh?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, who knows? I just think it's such an amazing technology. People who aren't willing to see it for what it is, and they're just like freaking out that it's going to take their jobs, they're going to lose their jobs anyways. I'd love to see some of Blue Moon Cartoons stuff.
Oh
animated.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would be pretty
So-
cool.
Hi, Alpha Proto.
What's up, Alpha Proto?
Alpha?
Alpha says hi.
Hi,
It's
Alpha.
going to take my job as an animator. Or you could use it and become one of the first people in your field to not be afraid of it.
Because
And make your job as an animator much easier.
exactly. And I mean, especially when they start developing the technology that starts doing like the in betweens, and you can just start doing some of the keys.
Yeah, honestly, it'll for people who still want to maintain 2D animation. I mean, probably even 3D animation. But if you're like wanting to do 2D animation, you could probably do, you know, one frame instead of having to draw 24 frames per second, which is, you know, high level animation.
Right.
You do like 2 frames per second.
In the X room, I put a link to a little short on how one of the animation programs is going to just change everything.
Oh, nice.
You know, we could just not draw tonight and talk about this.
Well, everybody here is an artist who's
Right.
interested in tools and technology.
It's like not happening correctly. All right, Adobe just revolutionized 2D to 3D. All right, let's check this out.
Sorry. Oh my goodness.
All right, this is 2D to 3D.
But I suddenly realized that warrior is looking at the wrong direction, and the warrior. Now I want warrior to fight a dragon. But I suddenly realized that warrior is looking at the wrong direction. The warrior should be looking at the dragon, right? So I have to turn the warrior around to face the dragon. But you see, it's a 2D vector shape. And I cannot just turn it around. Now, normally, I'll have to redraw the entire shape, which is going to take a lot of time. But here, let me show you our new tool. I'll just need to select the shape and click this Generate Views button. And then I can just rotate the shape by simply dragging the slider. Thank you, thank you. I love this audience. Yeah. And the warrior.
That's
So
pretty
that's
epic.
a coming.
That's
Yeah, I think that's an illustrator.
see, Alpha Proto is going to be one of those guys. Their job's going away. Technology comes for us all, Alpha Proto. Everything you have
They're
around
taking our
you-
gerbs.
Chirps.
No, not everything, but most of the things you have
Taking our
around you, you have because someone's job was taken and something more advanced took its place. I remember back in Jeff's day, people had to make eyeglasses by hand.
Jeff
They
used to
had
churn butter.
They had to hand, what do you call it? Do each lens, right? They had to
Right.
shape the lenses by rubbing them on sand and blah, blah, blah. Technology comes for us all. You either adapt or you retire. So I would suggest adapting. That's what
Even
I'm-
apple pickers aren't safe.
even the apple pickers. Wait, what do you mean the apple pickers aren't safe? What happened to the apple pickers?
There's a huge machine that just does it all.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
all that. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
huge
look.
monster of a machine that does picking and everything. It's amazing.
There you go. There you go. If you want to be, I always use the silversmiths, the silversmith thing. Like before they invented the machines that could just pump out forks and knives to the point where everybody has a fork and knife. To the point that people have so many knives and forks they throw them away if they bend them a little bit. Right?
That's a funny thought, but there was a time when that might have even been like a
It was a
luxury.
luxury. It was absolutely a luxury. That's right. People ate with their hands. Thankfully, I'm from the Orient, where we were smart enough to figure out how to eat with sticks,
Mm-hmm.
because everyone can afford sticks.
There you go. Keeps your hands clean.
Apparently, no one in Europe was like, if I took a couple of these knitting needles and did
Right.
this with them, I could pick up all my food.
We're already using them for these nets. Let's just go ahead and
Right.
pasta is
So-
basically like yarn. I bet I can work
Yeah.
something out here.
I think intellectual how do you put it? The arts basically have been immune to this up until now, but just think back through history since the industrial age, how many people's jobs just got sucked up in technology from like I said, from machining knives and forks and tea kettles and whatever.
Shoot, logos. They're already taking my job. Used to do a bunch of logos. Now they just go and AI will do it for you.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's the things like, well, how are they getting?
You're still getting someone to do that.
Yeah.
Because if AI is doing animation, you're still technically getting an animator to do that. They're just
right, but it becomes like an assistant.
Right.
Right, like, or you become like the art director. Now, the AI couldn't have done what it did without my input, without my actual art.
Yeah.
Right. It could have done a thing. I could have said, hey, I want a guy in this suit sitting on top of the thing, and it would have generated everything carte blanche. But that's not the same thing.
It's a different process.
Right.
Yeah. And it's
that, bro, I cannot mother flipping wait until AI takes all the colorists' work.
Sorry.
You know who else can't wait? All of the colorists. Because the colorists, industry secret here, don't tell anybody. But the colorists in the industry are champing at the bit for AI to take 90% of their grunt work away. Because that's what you're going to get. You're going to get AI do the flats on this. And then they're going to go in and they're going to like make sure all the flats colors are right.
Yep.
And then they're going to put it back in the AI. And Shad's already done this process with some of the stuff we're practicing on. And then do full rendering in whatever particular style you're doing. So obviously a colorist, like, I'm not saying Laura Martin. I've talked to Laura Martin, so don't take this, but let's say Laura Martin, like, well, I want to use my style. I want to just continue to use my style. And so you can then have it render all the colors in your style, and then you lay back over the original line art. And then I don't know if an AI can yet go in and do all of the special effect, because you have to do color holds and stuff on the original line work, which the AI can't, as far as I know, cannot yet do.
No, what color holds be?
Yeah, all the color holds. You know what color holds are?
I'm not exactly familiar with that term in the process of color.
Okay. You see on his shirt?
It is like a yellow color. Where
it's black. But I mean, the original line work was black, but you see how it's like fading into oranges.
Oh, okay. So color the line art.
Right. You're coloring the line art, and that's not something that I'm aware of that AI can do. So, but what you've just done, if you're a colorist and you're willing to use this technology,
right,
is you've shortened the amount of time it takes you to do a page by probably 80 to 90%.
Absolutely. If you want to do 100-page book, it's not going to take you 3 months.
Exactly. You could get a 100-page book done in 3 weeks.
Right. You can,
or a month, maybe a month.
Yeah. And then you can spend time on some of the detailing. And if everything doesn't come out perfect, you can spend time fixing the details that need it. And that's okay, because you're not having to do literally everything.
Yeah. Yeah. And and that's a great thing, is like, AI is not going to do it perfect, right? No. So if you are a colorist and you know what you like, you can get your rendering all done on AI, and then you just go in and you're like, oh no, that's not right, and you just go in and you fix it. And that's you want to add an extra, half an hour to a page.
Not a big problem when you didn't spend 3 days on it.
Right. Yeah, Shad and I have been trying to figure this out for a while, because colorists have been the bane. I've been done with the art, 125 pages on Shadow of Conqueror 2 for, I'm pretty sure it's damn near 2 years now. And colorist issues, again, I don't ever,
That's the technology we'd like to see. Finishing up a little faster. And coloring too, if you're doing animation, that's another huge thing too. You want to make sure your colors can be maintained from frame to frame.
Yep. Yeah, so it's going to be a tool that's going to make a lot of stuff. Here's the thing. People are going to use AI to pump out a bunch of crap.
Sure.
But look at comics and look at books and look at Hollywood and look at every place that there's media. What are they pumping out now?
Yep. Yeah, they're going to be using it to do
So,
bad work on stuff. if they are-
ultimately, it is going to be the people with the greatest vision, the greatest storytelling, the greatest ideas, and the greatest. If you're equalizing the quality of like cinematography, all that stuff, whatever. If you're equalizing all that, then it's the best stories that are going to be the cream on top. So
it's kind of funny. I've been working on some sprites for a game, and I like doing like traditional like sprites and kind of simplified art. And my default for running animations is 8 frames a second. For some reason, to me, that just looks good. I love being able to make 4-frame walk cycles. They feel video gamey to me, and I like them.
Yeah.
But if you were to get to a case where you needed something to be more high definition, or if you wanted to use some of the animations from your game to make like a little animated feature or short video or something that could run on like YouTube, you could in theory get to the point where you could put in the animations and say, hey, I need this at, like a widescreen, like full like cinematic res, and I need all the in-between frames to kind of make it fit film, and it'd be like, okay, and like upscaling, like Krita has upscaling now where you can, thank you, Car, you can put in like your artwork that's just kind of like small and kind of roughed in and say, hey, this needs to be the size of a billboard. And it's like, okay, give me a minute. And then it'll just upscale it for you, which is all pretty cool tech. It's a lot faster than going in and cleaning up all the art by hand. That's for sure.
Dude.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah. I don't know. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm wasting time doing this. I would love to though. If somebody was like, hey, I'm going to fund you to just previs your whole story out, I'd be like, sweet. Just pay my bills for 2 months and I will. I think it would take 2 months to get a proper full free previs of this whole thing, because sometimes it takes a long time to get one. Because like I said, it was a couple of hours I probably spent on this beforehand for that 1 minute. So if you're doing 90 minutes, that's a lot of hours.
Yeah, it's still, a lot faster than the old-fashioned way. But
Right.
I wonder how that would work with like editing and like compositing. Like if you could do like the animations like on flats or like on green screens or something, and then like composite them together. Would that give you more freedom in moving things around? But I guess that would be less of animaticing like a comic, because the comic again already exists, and more like producing a scene.
I mean, there's probably a way, like if I just said delete background, green screen, make the background a green screen, right? Actually, let me see if I can do that.
Like it can animate a figure, so it must understand what a figure is.
And then just export it as a. What would you export that as?
Transparency in videos is kind of rare, but you might be able to say something like green screen. But I'm assuming does it export as videos as MP4s, or is it some other kind of format?
I don't know. Let me grab. Let me do a custom. Wait. Delete. Oh, remove. Remove background. Make it all green for screen effect. Let's see if it works.
Yeah. I wonder what it'll do.
Harder and harder to tell the good guys from the bad.
That's the other thing. It takes time to process each video, so that's
sure. But that's running off of
My
Grok
iPad.
server, though, not yours. Your
On my
computer?
iPad.
Mm.
Oh,
Is it? Oh my gosh! I can see right through it. Look at how cool that is.
so there you go.
Nice.
That makes you look like OnStar.
Right? So then if you wanted to take like some animation you did for a comic or something and then turn it into like a talking sprite for a video game, because my head keeps going back to video games,
Yep.
then that would be a real fast way to clean it up and it looks nice.
It does.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And then if you wanted to just make different backgrounds, you could do that too.
Correctamundo.
So cool.
I don't know.
So, you getting like any royalties from Hedge Knight?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, they did kind of copy your helmet design.
They he looks exactly like my Hedge Knight.
Yeah.
It's a pretty much a 90% right out of the book, right out of the comic book.
Yeah, I saw some of the frames from the trailer. I'm like, oh, it's like a similar composition.
Yeah, I haven't talked to George about it, but I mean, here's the thing. They licensed the novella. They didn't license the graphic novel. They just used the graphic novel, obviously, for inspiration.
For styling, yeah.
On styling. So technically speaking, I shouldn't get anything. I do have, I'm none of your business, but my royalty deal on the graphic novels, best deal anyone's ever gotten in this industry, pretty much.
George's a cool guy.
So if the sales on the graphic novels, at least the first two, the third one, I got screwed out of my royalties, but that's not George's fault. That's Random House, which is shysters.
Yeah, I've heard.
Gosh, I'm shocked.
On the first two.
I'm so shocked.
Never heard of that?
On the first
Never
two,
heard of it at all.
On the first two. I have an amazing royalty deal. George pays me the royalties directly from his company.
Really?
He gets all the royalties, and then he obviously divvies them out. And that, if that does like gangbusters because the Hedge Knight or the show does really well, I'll be happy with that.
Now, is the book currently in print or is it in reprint? I don't know.
It is. You know, let me grab them. Since we are talking about it, this is the current printing. This actually has George's signature on it.
Oh, nice.
But this is the current printing from Jet City Comics, which I believe is now defunct. But Jet City was Amazon's graphic novel publisher.
Really?
So when they made this deal, the Hedge Knight and the Sworn Sword, these printings of them were the first and ultimately the best-selling graphic novels Amazon's imprint ever made.
Cool.
Outselling everything else they did combined.
Wow. All right, Mike.
Yeah. And I guess they were trying to like make Jimmy Palmiotti's, like they made a deal with him. They're like, oh, we're going to do the Jimmy Palmiotti universe and blah, blah, blah. And still these two books just freaking stomped all over everything.
I mean, they're good stories.
Yeah.
And I must say, those covers are pretty snappy.
And look, it's exactly the guy in the TV show.
Precisely so.
Like, exactly. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it, actually.
Yeah. Of course. I would be thrilled.
I noticed no one in Comicsgate is talking about it, though.
Yeah, funny how that works, huh?
Weird. Everyone else in comics culture and in nerd culture and in pop culture, all those channels, there's a Night of the Seven Kingdoms videos all over YouTube.
Nice.
Oddly,
weird.
No one in the movement called Comicsgate seems to care about this.
I mean, it's a great book.
Weird. That's okay, Juan. We're not even doing anything. We're just farting around. So here's the. Let me grab the different versions I've got. Let's see.
Oh, man, this is taking me 4 minutes.
Good. Ooh.
Here's the when Marvel came knocking. We went through different stuff. Like first we went through Image.
Mhm.
We took it from Image. We ended up doing the trade paperbacks through this is a Italian version, but through Devil's Due, right?
And that's the same graphic novel. It's just a different country?
Cover. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. So the original graphic novel, not using this, use that format, but it didn't use that actual cover. Let me see if I can find any. I might not have any. I sold. Oh, this kills me. So the original version, I designed this cover because it was like the original novels.
Sure.
Right. I'm like, I want the graphic novel to have the same dress as the novels, but with different art, right?
Right.
This was actually the art on the original cover.
Oh my gosh. Is that yours?
Here, and it said that George Martin. I was like,
oh, cool.
I got my comps. I got 50 of these in my comps. Like I said, best deal ever. I took them to Comic-Con and I sold them to Bud Root for 50% off cover.
Oh,
right? Because I'm like, oh, I'll sell them to him for I'll get a nice, change. It was like $500, right? No, is that wrong? That would be 100. It was like $250.
Yeah,
like, woo, $250. When it went out of print, these things, not this one, obviously, but the ones that I sold for $10 each, they were going on Amazon for $300 each.
Oh.
So yeah. I told
you
George
never
that
know.
Story, and he had a similar story about his original first printing of Game of Thrones.
Really?
Yeah. He had like 1,200 copies of them, and he was selling them on his store for like, cover price, just and then sold out of those, and then now they're like that original printing is worth like $1,200 per. It's like.
You don't know.
So, what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do?
Right.
So, anyways, we did that, and then we went to Devil's Due. Actually, no, that was at Devil's Due, and then Marvel came calling. Marvel did this version. This is the hardback, and then they also they published the Sworn Sword, which was part 2, right? So that was their deal. I worked for Marvel when I was getting the Sworn Sword deal. This was the last thing I ever did for Marvel. And
that
then
was also released on Amazon.
Well, right. So hold your horses. This was done years before HBO came calling.
Oh, okay.
So HBO comes. So the Marvel does this. They print it, they sell it, and then they let the license lapse.
Ooh.
But
that's smart.
About 6 months after the license lapsed, the HBO deal is announced, and Marvel comes calling George. Marvel's and George is like, "Yeah, no,
yeah, no, something like that."
And then Amazon comes calling, and Amazon's like, "We want to start a graphic novel thing, a graphic novel company for Amazon." Called Jet City Comics, right up here in the corner. And we want your books to be the first ones we publish. At the same time, roughly, the Mystery Knight, the 3rd installment, was greenlit, but had already been directly because Random House was already doing all the Game of Thrones books, which I don't want to grab those. Because they were already doing that. They wanted to do this as well. So they just hired me directly to do all the art in this. Stole my royalty rights because they're but we got that done. So this is separate from these publishing wise. I don't know what's going to happen now that Jet City's in the toilet.
Does that count as letting licenses lapse again?
Huh?
Does that count as letting a license lapse again if they're no longer there?
I honestly don't know because they are owned by Amazon.
Right.
I guess I could ask George, but he takes forever to return emails. I think he's busy.
Books. Really? You think so? What do you think
he
he's
might
doing?
be a little busy.
Just a little? Oh, okay.
So he always does respond to my emails, but it usually takes quite a while. So I don't know how often he actually sits down at his computer these days.
Checks his email.
Hey George. Although now here's the thing. You ever heard of those like writers that they only type on like the old ribbon typewriters and stuff? Well, George started writing on an old DOS machine. That's how he first started writing books and stuff. And that is the machine. It's the only thing he writes on. So it's like some old janky 1987 DOS machine. I don't even know what year it's from.
Oh my god!
That's what he writes on. So it has no internet. It has no interruptions. It's just it's like
I love that.
Oh, man, that's productivity.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna take off and start doom scrolling.
Why is my work and my entertainment on the same machine?
Yeah. So it's
he
gets very focused. Herman, maybe you should try that. MS-DOS, ring a bell?
Yeah, I remember MS-DOS.
Run :
Notepad?
No, there was you didn't type in run. You just typed in the program. Although there's two types of executables. There's comms and there's exes.
Oh, I remember exes.
Wait, comms? Like COM?
So it'd be like run : MS-DOS.exe.
No, you didn't run it. You bootloaded it.
You
I remember hitting run for stuff.
No.
What do you mean no?
No. You booted it off of a floppy. It had boot sector.
What were you running then? I remember having to hit run to play stuff.
Like in Windows for the
way back. I mean, I was using computers back because my dad was a pioneer in the computer industry.
Might have been CPM, but
what was it?
I don't remember. I was a kid, man. I was just a young kid. My dad would bring home these the 7-inch floppy disks and the 5-inch floppy disks, and he'd have like these 8-bit or 16-bit games, probably 8-bit games, like from work, like they're just going around on the internet or whatever. The back in the day before the internet was the World Wide Web,
right? Before that was a thing.
Yeah.
Bulletin boards, yeah. My dad was doing all that stuff, so he'd bring home. I remember a game he brought home called Necromancer.
Ooh, that sounds spooky. Was it spooky?
Yeah, it's like you're a wizard, like I guess you're the necromancer in the middle of the screen, and then there's like all these things that pop up, like apparently from the grave, and like come to get you, and then you have to zap them. And
But was it like Oregon Trail graphics?
Probably.
Yeah.
With all the people who died of dysentery.
Yeah, I'm really, now
dysentery, snake bit.
Now that I think about it, I think that was the apple that you had to run stuff with.
No, I didn't have. We never had apples. My dad hated apples. I'm gonna put this back up.
I'm gonna go back and look at that.
CDOS, run. Run, DOS, run.
I missed that joke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's my memory lane. I was just watching Kojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider! I used to watch that in Hawaii as a kid.
So is Tojima
First generation.
part of Kamen Rider or something else?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, list the DOS commands.
The show
Better than
about
Tojama, am I right?
ordinary
And-
guy who tries to become a common writer is actually pretty good.
Oh, okay.
There, balance. Well,
Yeah, there's no run.
What?
Yeah. Of course, this has a bunch of stuff that was not in MS-DOS 1.0. That I know. So, but usually
I had to run DOS.
Run, DOS, run.
I don't remember that. DOS had to be booted because it was off of a boot sector, because it actually occupied a boot sector on a floppy disk. So,
when were hard drives introduced to computers?
a long time ago, back in the 60s.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, my Atari 800 had. Oh wait, the hard drive.
They didn't have them for PCs till like, oh god, the 80s maybe.
Well, it was just ROM, right? It was just ROM cartridges.
Yeah, well, ROM cartridges and discs, the floppy disks. But yeah, they didn't have, because I used to work as a computer tech, and I remember the 10 megabyte hard drive, and man, this thing was a freaking boat anchor. It was like, it was the size of what a normal hard drive is, but it's like 3 times thicker.
Wow.
And that was 10 meg.
10 megabytes?
10 megabytes.
So like a really small JPEG?
Yeah. And it was funny because I was only there working, and we went from like 10 meg down to like, up to like.
Okay, it says right here, some early software or games required typing commands like run or :run in their interfaces to start processes, load levels, or execute specific tasks. For example, in certain DOS-based games or utilities, you might enter a command like run game.exe to launch a program. That's what I remember.
I've never heard of that.
When did you start playing with computers?
80s.
Which, like high 80s, low 80s?
Low 80s.
Okay, that's probably about. No, I was in the 70s. When did the
70...
Atari 400 and 800 come out?
400 and 800. That was out in the 70s. That was late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, that's what I was on.
Okay, well, yeah, that would make sense because the Atari ran off of a cartridge,
right?
And you could replace the cartridge, and then if you wanted to run an external game, you could. And they had the disc and all that other stuff. Because that was my next thought, was maybe it was a Commodore. But
no. Atari, man.
Hey,
did you ever hear of the DEC Rainbow?
Yes.
What do you think about it? You know
I never worked on it. I've heard of it. I've never worked on it.
My dad was at Digital.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the president of DEC, Digital Equipment Corporation, the Rainbow was apparently quite popular, and it was one of the earliest personal computers.
Yeah.
And I think it was before the Mac, actually. And after a few years in production, the president of Digital Equipment Corporation, who was just a great seer and futurist, came and said, "You know what? There's no future for personal computers."
Oh, those guys were doorknobs sometimes because they had, because at college I used to be on a DEC fax, and at one company I worked at, they were switching over to DEC. And it was insane what they were trying to do, but that eventually destroyed the company. But the DEC fax was actually very good, and it was very Unix-like, and it had a bunch of features in it, and they just could not penetrate the market because it was all tied up with IBM.
Yeah, but people loved the Rainbow
surprised me.
much. When they came in and they shut down Rainbow at DEC, my dad launched his own company called Suitable Solutions, which made Rainbow aftermarket hardware and software.
Wow.
And like by hand, if some weird reason you're one of these guys that bought the disk drives, my dad built for the deck Rainbow, which were in acrylic casings. I was one of his unpaid workers putting the acrylic casings, gluing the acrylic casings together for the deck Rainbow. And man, he ran that company probably for 8 years, I think. Something around then. That's how long people kept this defunct computer in the early days of PCs rather than going to Windows or IBM or Apple or everything. They just love
find one of these.
What's the likelihood George is using one of those computers still to
Yeah.
Pretty low.
Pretty low, yeah.
You think so? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And my dad invented it was the click clock, which was a plug-in clock for the Rainbow. Like, because it was before computers came with time already integrated in them. It was really, I mean, my dad, man, he ended up working at Sun Microsystems, and he was part of the team that built the workstations that Toy Story was made on.
Nice.
So he actually got invited to go see Toy Story, like before when it was Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs ran Pixar back then, and he was like, "I want to go see a cartoon."
He was a real
You
dad.
could have taken me. I would have gone.
After I built all those acrylic cases for your show.
Yeah.
Just as it all.
My dad loved his computers. All right. Well,
connection to
we're
technology.
not drawing anything tonight.
Oh,
I was.
okay.
What?
There, let me see. Image.
See Colin slash. Who's Colin? And why are you slashing him? Or what is he slashing?
Let's call him
Oh.
Slash.
I'm drawing on my phone of all the silly things. Where's my stylus?
Oh, your stylus.
I was
Oh.
slowly sketching.
Were you sketching the Hedge Knight?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Dunkin' Egg.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Oh my goodness.
You are the size of my sword.
He
Ah.
looks so cool.
Oh man, that makes me want to animate one of my Colin slash.
I mean, you could.
See, the dumbest name. That's an emoji now. Sorry, we don't. That's the emoji.
True.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab a piece. Don't put too many lines on his face. He's only 17 years old.
Does he have any like scars or anything like that, or is he pretty?
Not
fresh
until
too?
after. I mean, spoilers, but he gets a scar in the Sworn Sword.
I was trying to. I was tracing the actor's face.
Yeah, the actor's a little old, but what are you gonna do?
No, he does the role well.
It's also like back then
By the way-
when you're 17, it was a rough life. So you probably look like you're 30.
That's true. That's true.
17 then was like, holy smokes.
The actor, by the way, also loves the graphic novel. So
Does he? Oh, nice. Dude, you should get him to sign one of your copies.
yeah, I tried to. I
you can
tagged
find
him.
one.
I tagged him on a post on Instagram. So we'll see if
Oh,
he's
nice.
like. It's early days, so he still has very few followers. It's like once this comes out, he's probably gonna have millions of followers.
Oh, that's
It
cool.
looks awesome. I didn't care about House of the Dragon. Like even though I heard it was good, but this actually will
This does look nice.
think,
It looks like
suck me back in.
it looks like a very human story, which kind of tends to not be.
That's kind of important, seeing it's got humans in it.
Right? You
Yeah,
would think
right.
so. But I guess they didn't get the memo.
It's a human story, all about humans
Mm-hmm.
being human
Yep.
with swords.
And dragons, I guess. And hedges, apparently.
Yes, big hedges. Lots of hedges.
I was
Lots of
expecting
hedges.
Amy and Melissa doing Over the Hedge Night.
Oh no!
I have to admit, I was this close to doing Hedgehog Knight.
Oh, little hedgehog. That could work.
No, I just wanted to be. I just didn't want to be. I just wanted to be true to the because it's celebrating this trailer and my next graphic novels. I just want to do the straightest,
best
interpretation of the material that I can, given my current skill level and time limit.
Oh my gosh, this looks so freaking cool.
What's that?
Hold on, I'll share it. I'll
Okay.
share it.
Oh, cool.
I'm redoing it.
Nice.
Because I want it to fit the character more than what's happening. It's just watching my art come to life is just
that would be a buzz,
right?
Stupid! Why are you freaking changing his helmet?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sleeping. Give me some time and a cup of coffee, and I'll fix it.
Oh, they had this program called Wombo. That would take like pictures of people and make them sing little
funny little songs.
I actually had like one of my avatars that play on that. That was fun. I imagine what Mike's seeing right now is perhaps just like at least 100 times more amazing. I still thank you, Wombo, for the fun times.
Yeah, I used Wombo a lot. Oh my gosh, you know what? It's they're trying to show his face because I put bereaved.
Oops.
You bereave in love after love.
Okay, well, seeing I got a book I got to finish, and there's not going to be a poll, I think I'm going to drop out here.
Okay.
You're inspired to go write your book. Get a computer.
I'm like horribly behind on my book.
Oh, okay. Good luck with writing your book. It'll be amazing.
All right. Talk to you later.
Thanks, Jeff. Bye.
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 He keeps trying to change his helmet so that he can see through it.
Oh, I want to draw a face.
Oh, now he's got a lizard-shaped helmet. What is this?
Okay, I'm probably
I bet
not
it wants
drawing.
to animate the helmet itself. Give it expressions.
I've kind of got a Roman style helmet. Is that not right? Probably.
Oh, here, sis. I got a sample of the graphic novel here. I can give you all the references you need. Hold on a sec. Okay, that real quick. It's on super sale. I'm kind of tempted to buy the Kindle version, or maybe the paper version. Honestly, it is. I do like flipping through a book. It's nice taking a break from screens. You know.
Dang it! Why? I suddenly have this
silly me! I had to
patch of hives right here on my hand.
Oh no!
I touched something weird.
Maybe you need to go wash your hands.
Like too much dust over here where all these old books are.
Well, could be some dust or something like that.
Yeah, I might go wash my hands if
there's a bunch of pages.
Got to see this one. Come on.
We can hold on for it. Oh, what a cool helmet! It is Mike's art.
Why is he trying to merge the head? I don't understand.
I just want the head to be one thing.
I'm gonna do it normal. All right, I'll be back.
All right, hold on the portrait.
I almost gave my dude a mustache. I'm like, this guy can't be Pedro Pascal too. He's already in the original series.
Apparently, everyone can be. Maybe the little bald kid can be.
And he was already in the original series too, which is hilarious. Did I mention him?
Pascal?
Yeah. He gets his head squashed in. Spoilers.
So it looks like his helmet is
kind of a half helm or something.
Once again, they're changing the shape of the helmet.
Well, they're still probably doing better with it than I am, but I'll do my best. It looks like the guard part goes up to the nose. I'm not sure I want to do that though, because I like the way his cheekbones came out.
Just got here. What's the update on the show? Viper. What?
Hmm?
Huh?
Oh, any I think he's asking for any news on your
On the Hedge Knight?
Yeah.
Well, they dropped the commercial for it. Oh, there we go.
Comes out in January. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, January 18th.
Really? That soon? Okay.
Oh, look who decided to show up.
Hey, Matt!
Oh my
How you
goodness.
doing? Take him a moment there to find all his sound stuff.
Talk about a kind of a dramatic late entrance, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And now
I love this series.
For his response.
And I love, like, I'm watching all these guys review the Hedge Knight, just talking about how the Hedge Knight is like the best thing George has ever written.
Oh,
Like,
it looks
this guy who is like my favorite author. It was literally the first thing I'd ever read from him, but like everyone's like agreeing it's like the best thing he's written.
It looks like you can look at a drawing of two characters and know what the story and interest is. Like I've looked at a lot of pictures from the Fire and Ice series, and you're kind of like, so what is this about? And it just kind of seems to sprawl on forever without a really clearly defined point. And I'm not sure, who are the good guys? Who are you rooting for? What are you hoping is going to happen? But you look at this and you're like, oh, okay, this is a great story between these two characters. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. The graphic novel. Actually, you know what? I'd really love to like re-ink the graphic novel.
Oh, yeah? You think you're...
And recolor it. Like the quality of the cover of the reprint for what do you call it? Jet City. If we could do that quality like throughout the entire first, one thing I was really not happy about in a lot of it was the coloring. It's just because coloring is so much better now.
The AI thing ever works out.
Oh, I know, right? Okay, this looks cool, but it's not quite.
Does the little guy ever wear? I just realized I kind of gave him a little floppy hat. Does he ever have?
He's got a broad brim in the second book. He's got a broad brim straw hat that's kind of frayed at the edges.
Oh, okay.
This is like his first appearance. One of his first appearances.
Ah, okay.
Well, a little later.
Where am I getting the floppy hat from?
I mean, it's a classic Squire look.
I guess that's what it is.
Matt, you're muted,
You seem to be exhibiting some kind of beautiful red tree.
Oh, this is it. Okay. I got one. I'm going to share. I'm going to put it up in our groups. Nobody cares what we're talking about in there, right? All right. Check this out.
Ooh, I want to see.
Hold on. I don't need the audio. I just need the video.
Oh my gosh, look how cool that is.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
That's nice. It did a good job, though, keeping the style, right?
Right?
And it did both sides of the shield. I mean, that's cool. I'm always amazed. I don't know why, but I'm always amazed when it manages to figure out what the back of something looks like. This probably? Yeah.
Does he do like? Do they have references, or I guess the algorithm is probably beyond my ability to grasp, but that is impressive.
Oh wow! But I mean, it's got the good color stylization and the kind of the overall texture and feel, like the kind of the smokiness of the clouds and the way everything is together.
Let's see this one. Oops.
I like the highlight on the metal cowl part of it. Like, there's your light, and it's playing across it really nicely.
Here's another one. This one's not as cool. Oh, wait. Isn't it? Oh, I didn't send it yet.
It's thinking about it. It's like, There
you
go. Nice swipe. Man. I mean, why does everything with me go back to video games? If you wanted to make like an attack sprite from that, though, you're like, there's your ace hit. There's your, guard. Could you do a sidestep? Nice. Okay. Now take out the background. Perfect.
Right.
Dump that in your video game.
I'm going to do that. Remove background, make.
I like his little squire hat.
All right. Let's see what this can do. 1 moment, please. Mountain Pass Music says I listened to the audiobook and it is great. I'm just, yeah. I'm so stoked to be a part of it. So
it's nice when you get to work on something that's really quality. That's like, oh man, this is great. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it can be hard. Like, don't let yourself get too attached. But when something's really good, it's like, oof.
I think they're going to do a great job.
Yeah.
Okay, they totally changed the helmet, but I'm going to share it anyways. This really loses a lot of the design.
I mean, if you took like the original image and kind of maybe framed out the character a little more, if that gives it a way to read it, then that might be in.
Oh, it already knows. Watch.
Oh my gosh.
There you go, ladies.
That's sick. Oh my gosh. That's so cool, though.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Hi, Becky.
Hey, what's up, girl?
We're looking at some fun, like, animation stuff that Mike's been working on.
It's the future. We're looking at the future.
We're looking
It's so real.
Isn't that neat? It took like his cover that he did for the Hedge Knight comic, and then it went ahead and animated it. Like, okay.
Yeah, here's the cover. This is the cover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's sweet.
And then AI I told it to get rid of the background and turn it into a green screen so it could be used for an animation sprite.
Ooh, that's cool.
Nice.
Wow, you're so talented. You're like more talented than me, that's for sure.
I
should probably give this feedback to Matt. I'm sitting in his spot. You want me to move?
Nah, it's okay.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Well, I'm getting kicked out. Bye, guys. Just wanted to get school for once. Yeah.
Becky.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Well, at least get yourself some cookies or something nice, okay?
Oh, it's okay. Matt treated me to milk tea.
Ooh, all right. Forgiven.
He took me to get Japanese curry, too, so I can't come
on.
That sounds
right. I feel fat and happy.
That's the way to be.
Yeah, man, I'm a plumpy girl. Okay. All right. See ya.
All right. And enjoy your quiet evening. Oh, this is cool, though.
Okay, what should we have him do now?
Ooh. Okay, I probably shouldn't say something like do a little jig. That might be.
Maybe something else.
Like the Cabbage Patch, or
Maybe.
Can you have him fighting the Bud Knight?
Bud Knight? What?
No, you don't get that.
Maybe
cool.
maybe like pulling his sword up in the ground, or
like saying or like fight a dragon. I don't know that there would be a dragon, but it doesn't have to be.
Let's see.
Oh, they have blood dripping from his helmet.
Yep.
That's crazy.
It's actually mud and blood, so it's a lovely combination of.
See, Grok's the only one that will do that because all the other different ones they will not allow you to show any blood or they don't even like showing guns firing. You can't even do guns on some of these places. It's a restricted image. It's crazy.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean that's when they're saying like, oh, you could do movies and everything and AI, and I'm like, you can't do things because it restricts you unless you. I don't know. Maybe if you pay a certain tier, you could bypass all that. I don't know.
How does AI do with horses? Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, okay.
That's a good one.
Dude, they do anything, man.
Sprite. Jump.
Why is he playing 2.6? Yeah. I said yeah.
Right. In the meantime, we have transforming into a giant.
Ooh.
Hey, Mike, is that through Grok? Is that through a Grok like standalone app? It's not like X, right?
It's Grok Imagine.
But is it cost like is it hook up into your account for X?
Yeah.
So it does. You don't have to pay extra to do it. You just use your.
Right. It's if you pay for your check mark.
How is he losing?
Then you can use it. But you have to download the app, right?
Yeah. I use it on my iPad.
Still, it's using their servers, not yours, right? To process it.
I think so.
Yeah. Most of them do. Some people like it so that you can do locally on your computer, but I don't. You have to have a really powerful computer, but I don't see the point in it.
Nice.
It is riding away.
Oh, he just jumps on it.
I'm out here. Bye.
Super jumping on. But the horse is good.
What is it? Oh,
that's a horse.
Here, let me edit that. I'm gonna get rid of the green screen.
I put him in front of an Arby's or something.
Give him a milkshake.
Not yet. Megan, I
Or be at a monster truck rally. That's why there's all the mud.
Oh, I said have him jump on a horse. That's why he's jumping on the horse.
Okay, just crack. I didn't mean literally. Oh, you're gonna have to be specific when you don't mean literally.
Whoopsie.
Golden
horse. That's a great horse.
I know.
Sugarfoot?
We're gonna we need Golden Knight first.
Sweetfoot.
I have that one.
Try rearing. You try rearing, weirdo.
Go get lumberjack on the right first.
So climb onto a horse.
Mount?
That didn't work out quite as good. But see, that's the thing. I would, if I was trying to do this for something in particular, I would do it over and over again until I got.
That's like an option. You can actually do that.
Right.
And
I think that's what most people don't realize. It's a lot of trial and error with this.
Yeah, it's more error than.
Yeah. You got to keep doing it over and over. It's not like you push a button and magically everything looks great.
Oh no, not at all. But it's still faster.
Oh my goodness! I thought we were gonna cut this short, and here comes Kirby.
Hi, Kirby.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Ooh, Golem and then like suspicious bush.
Kirby.
Hey, I just got home. I'm sweating right now.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, it's pretty early in the day, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's 12:45. What's that?
He's not letting me send this message for some reason.
What?
What's going on?
Wait.
I don't know what's going on.
No. We could have
It's a
got 3 Musketeers.
Test.
So what was the what's on the docket for drawing a quarter today?
We were gonna draw the Hedge Knight, but I got to. Okay, it's not letting me set anymore for some reason. I don't know.
I'm drawing Hedge Knight.
Nice.
Oh, that's a 3 elixir Mega Knight.
And some of us are drawing other things.
Golden Knight?
Yeah.
Some of us aren't drawing at all,
He's got a Tesla.
even though we probably should be.
Well, you're
The
doing.
AI is nifty.
It is.
Gonna put a lot of people out of work. So sad.
Like the ice.
Yep.
I mean, when you consider the kind of stuff that's getting made by studios anymore, it'll give independents a chance to do something decent.
Maybe.
Did you see the new D&D promo art?
Oh, good lord, that's so terrible.
No, what? What happened?
I hope it's AI.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, Mountain Pass.
New D&D promo art is pretty
They tried to kill the spirit goblin.
pretty good.
Pretty good. That's cool.
Pretty good. Pretty epic.
Alfro says it's already taking my work. What's that, Alpha Proto?
AI.
I know, but like, which one? Because Alpha Proto is a Renaissance man. This boy, he does voice acting, pixel art, regular line art. Oh man.
Yeah. All right. Nice ability. That's Tower.
Your voiceover work? Yeah, I got a friend that does voice acting and stuff. This guy is Jamaican, right? Thick Jamaican accent.
What's he making?
This guy can do. This guy can do a female voice, right? And you cannot tell that it's him. This guy sounds like Jamaican. But his female voice sounds like you play Borderlands, the Lilith character, that voice actor. That's what his female voice sounds like. But you can hear sometimes his Jamaican accent. So imagine her saying, "Yeah, man." Every now and then. So, yeah, but he's good. He's good. And yeah, just what Alpha Pro was talking about reminds me of what he was talking about. He was talking about AI is going to replace his talent, you know? So like, man, that's crazy, you know? Can do a female voice. Oh my God. If I could do that, prank calls.
You know who couldn't do that? Did you watch my video from last Friday?
Young New.
No, I saw the thumbnail. I didn't click it, man. You know, all right. There's some things your friends send you online, right? DMs, and you don't click it because you ever see that meme where Jesus is behind looking at you, waiting for you to laugh? You know, like, oh, what are you gonna do? So I was like, this is gonna be trouble. I'm gonna laugh too much at this.
It was so funny.
I watched it.
I still like it, Matt.
Dude, one of my friends sent me
Wait, I want to get Matt's review of the video.
Okay, go ahead, Matt.
Is that the one where you had the guest on, special guest?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I wouldn't even like talk to them. If I found out, I would have just been like, okay, have a good one. You know, like, I don't converse because I'm like, it's like if someone walked up to you and they're like, all they're wearing is like a rubber chicken on their head. You don't like talk to them. You're like, okay, this guy's crazy. So like, I don't even waste my words.
It was for entertainment purposes, and it was freaking hilarious.
Oh man, they came in so aggressive too. Right away off the back with a passive aggressive argument stance, you know?
That's because they act like
You
they're
think
smarter and
this.
more intelligent. They always act like that.
Yeah. And then
It's crazy. It's like you're more intelligent, but you're like so delusional. It's insane.
I know, but that's what made it so fun.
You were like losing it. I was like,
I was
gosh.
dying, dude. I was dying. I was like cracking up so much. My
yeah, me
cheeks
too,
hurt.
man.
I was like, gosh.
Right away, I heard the voice. I said, "Is this a dude?" and then,
Yes.
yeah, it just went downhill from there.
That fake affectation, like that's not your real voice. Yes, it is.
Batman's real voice?
This is my real voice. I always talk like this since I was a little boy.
Oh man,
Oh, so funny.
So where's the reference for these characters? The Hedge Knight.
I don't know, man. I'm not even drawing him. So, how
I'm gonna draw it.
You win.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yay!
Clearly, that was amazing.
Yes. Look at the chainmail.
I get a hot
Right?
dog.
Gorgeous.
I'm about to dive him.
Because I'm late.
Drawing along.
Give me a prompt, chat. Chat, give me a prompt. Hedge Knight, what do you want tonight's doing?
Alpha Protozoans. Honey would have won.
Oh, thank you.
Hedging his bets.
Search Hedge Knight. Right. Search the Hedge Knight.
Oh, maybe he's looking through a hedge.
Make
for
him a
something? For his mama.
gardener.
You know what's crazy? Is my most memed image was the or my most like world famous image was Superman killing the Joker. But like I think now the Hedge Knight, because almost every single person that's doing Hedge Knight videos, which is like all of the pop culture channels, all of the comic channels, except the people in CG, they're all covering it, and they're almost all of them are using my artwork.
Yeah, I cannot push.
Really?
Nice.
Because I did the graphic novels.
Oh,
So it's
yeah, I
like,
was gonna tell you. Looking for like knowing that we're gonna do the Hedge Knight, I try to look for videos to see his background, and all these like Game of Thrones lore videos, they all use your artwork. I was like, oh, that's Mike's work.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Up here, bro.
Cool.
So I think it's going to get more play. It's going to get more play than Superman killing Joker.
So, what kind of hat did you say the little guy wears sometimes?
It's a straw hat. It's round on top, and it's I could show you. Hold on.
Like Monkey D. Root Luffy?
No, his isn't round on top, is it? Oh, it is, huh?
Ryan, this is the most annoying comp ever, bro. I'm just gonna like
So.
Hey, Mike, was your comic the first visual references for all the characters too, right?
It sure as hell looks like it, doesn't it?
All right.
Well, I mean, there was no other visuals like besides the novel written visual.
Oh, okay. So it's a fairly wide.
You learned hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's all, it up in the corners.
I like this little checker pattern. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Little,
right. And it's a little
monkey came in the room.
Behave yourself, little monkey. Awesome. I'm stealing that little checker pattern. That's fun.
Well, this is from the Sworn Sword. This is the second book.
Oh, okay.
We kill her? Nice.
Yes. Kill, son. Kill. Turn around, ask him. Are we killing, son?
And there's two killers standing behind.
Thanks for the reference.
Why am I both? I'll hide my freaking
Alrighty. Teaching Egg how to fight with a sword.
His name is
S-E-R. And just FYI. In Westeros, Sir is spelled S-E-R. I don't know why.
What?
They're in the call.
Yeah, it's SER, not SIR.
What?
Is it the British way? Let's spell it.
I don't know.
It's the wrong way.
He tries to spell stuff
That
weird
is right.
because it's fantasy world, you know.
Doesn't have to be. Let's see here. So I'm drawing Juan, the Hedge Knight, the gardener.
Juan, the hedge.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
brother.
There we go. He's
Juan
Sí, no
Hedges.
vale.
cheers right here.
He's got
I am doing the hedges.
The
My
landscape.
name is Juan. I'm doing the hedges.
Hey, don't make fun of Juan. He's a hard
Put
worker.
your needs and hedges done.
Good swimmer.
Excuse me, sir. How can I help you with your hedges?
Don't want them getting out of control.
I made your hedge look like an elephant.
That'd be cool. Get a little topiary garden.
It was his hand. But like I was saying like before about sending each other memes online and stuff, you know. Like my friend sent me this one and there was this lady, this chick, laying down on the couch, right? And I was like, okay, what's going on with this? And then she rolled off the couch.
Uh-oh.
And right before she hit the floor, I noticed she didn't have any arms and legs. So instead of right away, I just closed it. And I said to my friend, a message. I was like, "Yeah, I just closed that shit, man. I can't afford to go any more points in my heaven car."
Yeah. Nope. Be a better person.
Yeah, it was like, oh no.
I don't know,
I was
man.
telling my
I
other
laugh at
friend.
stuff all the time that.
Just
But,
it's so hard to push past that choke point on those crap.
but I don't know. It's funny. I don't laugh at things that a lot of people laugh at, like for instance, my friend, he'll laugh when people fall. Like for some reason, people falling make him laugh.
At all.
But like I never did this for some reason. I don't laugh. I never laughed at someone falling. You know? I always like when we were kids and the clown would fall at the circus. Everyone would be laughing. And Mike and I would be like, my brother was like, "It's not funny. He looked like he got hurt." You know.
Man, so
never laughed at
must.
stuff.
So
my
Charlie
friends-
Chaplin and Buster Keaton must be
Yeah,
like
they never
snores
made
to
me
you.
laugh.
Yeah.
But I have like
That's
little kids
Stooges.
that I know just crack up when someone falls.
How many bites do you think it would take to eat this apple?
Well, it's a freaky looking ad.
Oh man, that green screen is turning into like Wicked Witch Apple.
My
Like, I would
many
not bite
bites?
that.
Yeah, how many bites?
5.
That would probably take me like a dozen or 2 dozen bites.
What?
Man, with
Yeah.
your mouth, I'm comparing your
I got a
mouth.
small bite.
All right.
to
Anyone
the-
else? Any other
Mr.
takers?
Al says 3.
Five.
3. All right, let's find out.
1.
That probably takes
Tell your son to be ready for the Heimlich.
No, he can chew the bite as much as he needs to. There's no more. It doesn't say you can't chew it after you bite it, because that would be choking on an apple.
I think 5.
Don't eat the
That's
seeds,
half
they
the
have
apple
arsenic.
though.
Well, it looks like you already ate half of it in one bite, so
Yeah.
He can't do the
What are
other
you
half in
doing,
one
Fright
bite.
Night?
Bite is the deepest.
yeah, fright
See,
bite.
I
Yeah,
knew
just one
it. He
bite.
couldn't do the other half in one bite, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be like round 5 or 4.
I just watched Fright Night recently too, a couple days ago.
The old one or the new one? I heard they're both. I heard the new one was good. I didn't see it the other.
There's only
Yeah,
one Fright Night. Actually, there's part 2.
Look at this.
There's a part 2 with the same characters.
Give yourself a stomach.
There's a part 2, really?
How many was that? Was that 4 or 5?
4, did you?
4?
3.5.
That's crazy, man. That would have took me probably a dozen bites.
Really?
Yeah, man. I can't eat food fast. Like I entered an eating competition when I was a kid, and everyone was stuffing cookies in their mouth. I was finishing up like my second cookie while they finished like a whole pack, and kids are
No,
vomiting.
Lady Celtic, that was not 5. That was 4. Play the tape again. That was really 3.5. Because that last part didn't even. Lady Celtic's pulling out Lariat.
I think it was AI. I think the whole thing was AI.
AI.
Yeah,
that apple was sus.
Yeah, that apple was disappearing and reappearing.
Apple's sus, man.
Yeah.
That was a 3.5
He's
biter.
trying to sell us the pear from Star Wars.
You know, well, that's it. The Labyrinth had
Remember when,
apple, right?
When Anakin.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it had an apple labyrinth.
What happened in Star Wars?
When you're a kid, did any of you like eat an entire like McDonald's cheeseburger in one bite?
Yeah, right.
As a kid? No.
I can't even do it as an adult.
That would be impossible.
What? They're tiny. They're like 1/10.
I did.
Of a
I also
pound
wore
of meat.
clothes from the Husky section.
You just have the whole thing.
What did you say?
You tried that.
What did you say, Proto? I mean, what'd you say, Alan?
I said that I could eat a burger like that when I was a kid, but I also shopped at the Husky section.
Oh.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
And then you got really tall?
Not really.
Oh, that was Lady
I'm about
Celtic.
3 apples high, if you really want to guess.
No.
Which appears to be about 12 bites.
Just say yes. Give yourself some self-esteem, man. You deserve it. Just say
Let's just say the door to my house is round and under a hill.
I was gonna do whatnot tonight, but
Is
after
Argo's blind
this,
cat
I'm gonna probably head over to my daughter's, check out my grandson.
Oh, yeah, that was a cute little monkey.
Well, Red, what's up, buddy?
Dude.
Is Eden recovering okay?
Yeah, I haven't seen her since the day she gave birth.
Like,
Because
what Randy in particular did you?
I was just too busy yesterday. And so today, she was supposed to come home earlier, but she probably got home an hour ago. So
How did you not see the big
waiting
red
for my
cross
wife
on
to
the
get
tree telling
home
you to heal
from
those
Tango,
people?
and then we're gonna go head over there. Does that Batman not wear any kind of knee pads?
No. Surprising, he just doesn't. Yeah. You think he would.
Oh.
With that outfit? He's got the armor and stuff. It's like
Where is
maybe they're under his tights. Dude, he's got huge leg muscles too. He's like
Yeah, he's enormous, ridiculously enormous.
yeah.
Someone pointed that out. Like, how's
one's
this
gonna know off
Batman going
Batman.
to hide his secret identity when he's like 7 feet tall with this head the size of a baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many people look like this in Gotham?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
I
so
wonder who it could be.
I was drawing this on Whatnot last night, and
Uh-huh.
or Monday. I think it's last night. But anyway, I was doing, and I was listening to the Batman graphic novel. Actually, Batman audiobook, right?
Mm.
And it was the script from Batman 3 by Tim Burton, right? So it was like the original script that got rejected, and of course he didn't. Yeah, but it was like, but the actors who acted out each part sounded like the Riddler was Robin Williams, and Al Pacino was Two-Face. And it was crazy because he was just like, the guy was like,
Not Billy D. Williams?
how you doing? Batman, and he's like, he had the whole, and then it was like Robin Williams, he had the whole Robin Williams, talking, and I was like, it's so, and then the guy was trying to sound like Michael Keaton.
Two-Face was supposed to be Billy D. Williams. I wonder if they didn't want to do like a black voice.
Billy D.
It's so weird because they put him in the movie, the first one. So, but it sounded like Al Pacino, the actor. So I was wondering, did they really try to cast Al Pacino?
How funny.
Al Pacino.
Try my
Pacino.
Dunkachino.
Hooah! Everybody does the hooah.
Did you hear that one comedian Jay, where he's talking about how when he acted with Al Pacino, there's this bird, a seagull, they're on a pier or something, and the seagull kept going meh, 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 every time he would try to do his line. And so he said he just picked up this like rock or something he's gonna peg the bird with, and Al Pacino was like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" He grabbed him. He's like, "What are you gonna do with that freaking rock? You're gonna kill him with you're gonna kill the bird?" He goes, "And then what happens, huh? Then what?" He goes home and the baby bird's like, "Where's Mama and Daddy? Where's Mama? Like, where's our food? There's no food. You gotta come home." You know, and he's like, "You think of this whole thing because you gotta kill them with a freaking rock." He was like, "Tough guy," and he was just like, it's hilarious. He's like, "What?"
Feels so bad.
You should kill him the way we did back in the 80s. You feed him Alka-Seltzer.
Oh yeah. Nobody knows about that. I explode.
Feed him quarters.
Remember the worst was these kids in California fed seagulls a bunch of laxatives. So at the beach they were crapping all over everybody. At the beach.
Bad.
Yeah, they got in trouble with the police for that. Because you killed them with a rock.
Oh.
They need to go home to their little baby birdies.
Yeah. But he ain't coming
It's
home.
gonna be hilarious, and you just end up killing a bunch of poor seagulls with laxatives.
Yeah.
Hey Matt, how's Whatnot doing for you?
Okay, I haven't really been doing a lot, but I did a couple in the past week. And I've been getting a lot of traffic, like a lot of people coming in more than usual, and I got about almost 50 subscribers now.
Nice.
So, but no, I mean, it's funny is I've been getting cover commissions through other places like Instagram or X.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's weird. It's like, well, it's as weird.
Oh, it's because you're posting your Whatnot covers on there.
Yeah, I got people emailing me actually. I got two people like emailed me to one guy on Instagram wanted to buy my Wolverine on Instagram, and another guy emailed me because he saw the Instagram Wolverine or something, and he emailed me and I talked him into, well, I gave him a little discount if he wanted to, because he's like, because I can't choose between Wolverine or Psylocke, and Batman and Psylocke, and I go, how about both with a 10% discount on it? And he's like, yeah, we'll do it.
Nice.
I'm like, I'm trying to reel it in more now. I'm like, I'm gonna start using a little more thinking, on this. But I'm like, yeah, do both.
Yeah.
I have a couple guys that once in a blue moon they'll come in and just want to buy a grip of covers for like
how many? Like
well he okay. So this guy wanted to come in and buy a bunch of my covers for $175 each, but he wanted like my two characters and even that Capcom versus Marvel one.
Yeah.
He wanted that one for $175, and I'm like,
No.
hell no.
I know.
So like he actually sent me a list of like 9 of the covers, and like 4 of them were those big ticket covers, and he wanted them all for $175. And I'm like, well, that would be a nice check, but no. But like 5 of those were single characters, and I was like, I'll do those. But then I also you got girls, that the one I did last night, the Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, was it Harley Quinn I did last night?
Well, I do remember.
No, the Witchblade.
That's right. The Harley
you did Witchblade,
Yeah, I did a Witchblade last night, and he saw it this morning. He's like, oh, I want that one too. So he bought 6 of them today.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so just a nice grip. I'm like, this is godsend, man.
Good.
Because I haven't been able to work last week was grandson and taxes, and so like all week I was like, man, my money's just dwindling and dwindling and dwindling. I need to have income.
Yeah.
I can't not work for an entire week and just.
And of course, you still want to be available for Eden and the new grandbaby.
Yes.
So what a blessing.
Right. A blessing. So God provides.
Yeah.
Yes.
This day our daily bread.
Yeah. Those kids covers I got too last month, man, that came at a great time too, because I was like sometimes it's like stretching a little thin after the end of paying rent and all the bills, But this last time I actually had money left over. I'm like, cool. I have money left over.
Nice.
Yeah, so thank you, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's in twink mode. Okay, is anyone gonna just push up?
So yeah, normally I would just jump right back on Whatnot tonight, but we're gonna go see the baby. So
Our tanks are
thankfully, I feel a little less stressed about it with that sale.
Well, and it's nice because you've got to rehome some of your work, so you've got room for more stuff, which is great.
No, our freaking tanks are.
I do have more room now. Although I think you're allowed to have how many items are you allowed to have on Whatnot? Like 1,000 or something.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know.
I have plenty of room.
I gotta add a lot more stuff to mine. Thanks, Amy, too, for reminding me to put something in my store.
Oh yeah, I know you're saying. Oh, Matt's got a sale. Matt doesn't have anything in the store.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I totally forgot. I think I did last time. I forgot to put it in my store too. And I'm like, oh man.
But I mean, you're doing good with just referring that to your Instagram. I guess when people see you're doing stuff on Whatnot, they're kind of like, oh, okay, but I can just buy through here, right? And hey, it works.
Yeah, and then, but it's funny. The guy emailed me. I don't know how he got my email.
But that's the thing is, it's being on Whatnot. It's driving you to continue to make new stuff, so that and then you end up.
That's true.
Yeah, that's why because like Becky was like, I thought you said you didn't want to build up or care about building up your following. And I go, well, on Whatnot's different because those people actually are serious about buying stuff.
Yeah,
it's a totally different market than like Instagram is for people trying to look. And there might be buyers on there too, but most of them are just looky-loos.
Yep. Same with this channel on YouTube.
Yeah, the looky-loos.
You bunch of looky-loos.
Hey,
although
some people are poor.
Mark King, who's from here, he's on Whatnot too. Dennis Peruch, who was one of our. I'm just naming some of the guys who would always come in and buy stuff on the auctions. They're also on Whatnot, so it's like
nice.
We are driving some people over there.
Hey.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys who on YouTube who you guys here help buy stuff and really helped us out too, big time.
Awesome one, welcome.
Awesome.
That's a nice name.
Mm-hmm. It's just coolest name.
Coolest name is also a cool name.
Some of us are on Fix Sale coming out. Yeah, like my mom.
Awesome.
Lady Celtic Moon and my mom. I think I overextended my jaw eating that apple.
Oh man!
So 5 bites would have been better, maybe.
I was trying to get half of it on that first bite, and I
serves you right.
I should have gone in from the side
off.
Instead of the bottom, because it was shorter this way. I could have gone in on the side. I probably could have got it done in 3.
Or you could take 5 bites, not hurt yourself.
Yeah.
That's such a girl thing to say. Guys don't think about whether or not they're going to hurt themselves before they do something stupid. Come on.
Hey, we're the camera.
Yeah.
See, that's where I'm
going to bring all these groceries in.
12 bags in one shot.
Their tanks don't know how to think. It's just stupid.
I have 2 thumbs. I don't need this one.
Walk forward. It's that simple.
Right?
Oh, did you guys see that one TikTok video, or I think it was a video on Instagram where it was like a hotel like hallway, and the camera was like on the ground, and then like this grandma and her like grandson who is like 30, right?
Mm-hmm.
Run out into they light this firework in a bottle. They light a firework, drop it in the bottle, and then run back into their hotel room. But the thing is, the old lady is the one dropping. She drops the lighter and runs into the room with the firework. And then you hear boom. She's like, and he's like, "You idiot!" I go, that's got to be fake. But if it's not, oh my! I was crying. See, that's what I'll watch these videos and I'm crying, laughing. I play them over and over and over. I'm thinking it's got to be fake because they run into the room she drops the lighter in the bottle and runs into the room with the firework in her hand. Boom!
We're
And the
going
voice
to
sounds like a smoker.
Zoom.
Like the old lady sounds like a smoker when she's screaming. And it's, you idiot.
I love the memes too. My favorite is the orangutan driving the golf cart. I don't know why. I like that one.
I've never seen that one.
Oh yeah. That's a good
I
one.
love
It's innocent.
monkeys doing stuff.
It's funny.
Monkeys
Just like a little human. Look at them.
Did you see the memes?
Monkey?
Did you see what the monkeys are like?
Monkey.
Did you see what they're doing? Like magic tricks to monkeys, and monkeys are like stop.
Wow.
Like the reaction's hilarious, man. The monkey's like, what? Like his like mouth's open and his eyes like,
Yeah. A little human, yeah.
That's hilarious.
So impressed.
Yeah, it's funny. Wow. Or what about when the monkey, like, there's this one where these girls are scared of this monkey, like these girls like British or Australian in like Thailand, and this monkey is terrorizing them because they're so scared of the monkey that the monkey just like chases them down the sidewalk and then shows them they're around the corner hugging the wall like all scared, and the monkey's just sitting on the other side of the corner waiting for them to come out again so they could scare them again.
Those poor girls.
Oh, they're both crying, and he's just like sitting there, like, you know, picking his teeth, waiting for him to come back out. Like that monkey is, I was crying laughing at that one. Like, geez.
It's like little humans.
And these
That
girls look
monkey's
like
a menace.
It is.
Those monkeys.
I got like a love-hate with monkeys. You know, I like watching them do stuff, but I really don't like chimpanzees and monkeys.
Oh no, I don't like them either, man. They're
Yeah.
deadly.
They're so
they're
evil.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so evil. I'm like,
I know,
wow.
man.
I feel betrayed, you know? Like growing up, they're supposed to be the court gestures of nature. Then I
Right.
find out that they're actually just like the grapers of nature, you know?
Yeah.
They're more like the
Serial
BTK killer.
BTK kill, yeah.
Yeah, BTK. Bite through a tree.
Yeah, Alicia.
Betrayed, man. Betrayed. So
Dude, they're pretty vicious. I didn't know that growing up, you know?
real vicious. Jealous, man, every negative personality trait, they have it in like spades, you know.
Did you just hear Chris Tucker talk about Michael Jackson's chimpanzee?
Bubbles.
No, what happened?
Bubbles. He said he went over to Michael Jackson's house, and
Yeah.
he goes, oh, there's Bubbles in a cage, and he goes, takes
Uh-huh.
a couple steps, and his monkey's like, rah, rah, rah. And he's like, oh, I wouldn't do that, Chris. He goes, Mr. Bubbles, yeah, he's like, I wouldn't do that. He's like, he's going senile, like, that's right.
Oh.
I wouldn't go over there, Chris. Mr. Bubbles, Mr. Bubbles wants to rip your face off.
Oh dear.
How did you do that?
The lady's like, yeah, he's like mimicking Mr. Bubbles, like, rah, 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 you know, like I wouldn't do that, Chris.
That's not scary at all.
More
That
doors
is
calling.
awesome.
My dad's calling.
Ringtone.
Oh, okay. Right, Mr. Costin.
Is that Back to the Future?
One simply doesn't order
Oh,
Domino's.
Lord of the Rings.
No, it's Lord of the Rings.
Fly, you
Oh.
fools. Dang it, Mike. Dang it.
I just thought that that's Back to the Future. That sounds
Yeah,
just
that's
like
Back
Lord
to
of the
the Future.
Rings.
Yeah.
It's like the same tone.
No. No.
Dude, that's almost identical.
Do the Lord of the Rings one. Let me hear it.
Dude, that's Back to the Future. They use the same riff.
I don't think that's it. I think you're doing it wrong. Oh, there we go. Oh,
okay,
thank
okay.
you, Kevin. There you go.
Slightly different. You can see
You were
where-
making it sound. I was like, no. Oh, you remember it's from the same stream
Pretty
with
close.
the Transformer, right?
The same,
Mike was
pretty
doing a Chinese accent, the worst
Oh
Chinese.
no!
accent.
Oh no!
Oh no! Scottish mixed pirate.
Pirate.
Yeah, I was like, how is this Chinese?
Dude, I was dying. I haven't put up the part of the video where you're on yet with Lou. That half is actually funnier than the tranny half.
Dude,
But-
Lou came in with the I think he was drunk or something, like put him up. I wanted my turn. You know, like, I wanted my turn. I'm not coming in here defending the Transformer, but I'm gonna defend the Transformer. I'm like, what?
Oh, so funny.
Just say your piece so I can have my turn.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
Alright, I think we just instantly win this next.
Amy, were you and Melissa just too genteel to find that as hilarious as I did?
Honestly, when people are like that, I'm kind of like, I'm just gonna bow out because this is kind of a little bit.
Wait, why does it pull you towards the
Mean? Kind of mean.
I'm glad you were having fun, but I'm kind of like, oh dear.
I was having fun, but I'm also like, I feel sorry for her, you know, or him, however you want to say it. But then that doesn't excuse the behavior, you know, coming in there with passive aggressive style of attributing the faults and wrongs, projecting it onto everyone. I was just like, what? Come on now. Yeah. It's like come in, insult my God and everything, but I don't mean to offend you. You're like, what? You just did. Let me call you all these nasty names and then cap it off with, I don't mean to offend you. You know, like it's gonna pass. It's like,
yeah,
you just did.
That wasn't your intention. Okay.
It's like,
then
and
don't
then
this the wrong way.
yeah, and then Lou was upset that we were giggling and laughing because it was fun. It was fun. Like, what are we supposed to do?
It was hilarious. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I'm not. What's that guy that did the What Is a Woman?
Oh, Matt Walsh.
Yeah, I'm not Matt Walsh. If I find something funny, I just can't help. I'm gonna laugh, even if it's right in your face and it's at your expense. Sorry, you came in here knowing full well. That was funny. I don't know what this is. I just saw the thing and I came in and I don't know what this is.
Oh, okay.
Hey, well,
Hurry.
welcome aboard, Brenda.
Yep.
You're not a serious person.
Nope. I am gonna do anything for a laugh. I
you
get
know.
that. There are so few genuine laughs in a day. It's kind of hard to not seize them when they show up. When you're like, I can laugh. I kind of.
It's a show. It's online. You're taking it too serious and like, I don't know. Yeah, like if you wanted to have a bad time, like why put yourself through this?
Right.
You know?
Dude, the funniest part though was when I said it was a mental illness, and Lou's like, "It's not a mental illness." I'm like, "Well." So gender dysphoria doesn't exist anymore? No, they renamed it.
What they call it?
So they reclassified it. I said they reclassified it as transgenders. Mm-hmm. Kirby's just like dying.
Oh man, because he had the fedora on too, and it was just a living meme. I was just like, whoa. Ooh, step back.
If anyone in the audience hasn't seen it, it's on my channel, Cross Examinations, and it's called "That Was a Tran." I'm sorry, that was almost pronounced wrong. That was a tran wreck.
Yeah.
So check that out. Just make sure you're not drinking anything while you're watching it, because you'll probably.
That's all right. This is gonna spit it everywhere. Now, if you're eating an apple in 4 bites, might need someone in the room. You know, it's kind of dangerous.
Just a little. Try fewer bites, or try more bites.
Yeah. I can't do that. I can't do those cross examinations like you do, man. Like,
Some people, I guess, just have a gift and temperament for that sort of thing, and that's okay too. I'm kind of like, you know what? That's cool. I'm glad God made different kinds of people.
Yeah,
I find it kind of inspiring because I tend to take
But Amy, he only made 2 sexes.
That is true. He only did male and female. Did it even?
Sorry, Missy. Go ahead.
Oh, when I listen to the conversations, it's like I have an intense aversion to conflict. So I just kind of feel like I feel like this is just like exposing something to me that I could use some development in.
Sorry.
That's okay.
He called back.
Yay.
For me, stop it. It's not back in the day. For me, it's what you're talking about is like, yeah, you gotta, if you want some strength in something, you gotta practice it, right? So like, I'm with you. I can't. I'm with you, but in the opposite way. It just makes me angry, you know. Like,
Yeah, I just kind of like I'd love to learn the patience and just kind of like
yes.
I would love to have more patience with having
Exactly,
people
me too.
who come out and just like insult everything you have say you hold dear. And
Dude, if they could spit on mic, they would right through the boom. Got him right in the face. That's how bad it is sometimes. I'm just like, wow, man.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him just laughing and stuff. Mike's like, hey, yeah. And he's still talking to him.
It's just such a healthier way of dealing with that
It
than
is.
like blind fury. It's like but if I wanted to witness to people,
like in Pride and Prejudice, Jane Bennett was talking about how she just finds the foolish
silly
things,
people,
silly people
wildly entertaining.
Her and her father both. They like laughing at ridiculous things.
It's
So
funny. Yeah, it is. If you what are you? How else are you supposed to do? I mean, like, I think that's a human reaction. You know, like, what do you want us to do? Lou was upset. We were laughing. And I was like,
well, what else
what do
can you
you
do?
want us to do?
Mom said you can laugh or cry.
Yeah, and it was funny. It wasn't sad.
Mm-mm.
I think Lou was saying like, I'm not mad, but he was going off on us. So I think you're mad.
I'm not angry, and I'm going to yell at you until you understand how not angry I am.
Maybe there was an explosion somewhere recently, and he just has ringing in his ears.
Oh man, I had a real bad headache, like about a couple of weeks ago, and it left ringing in my ears, and I've been having ringing in my ears since then, and I just don't know what to do.
Maybe sinus thing.
Oh, I saw I get all these Epoch Health links. They're talking about how to deal with tinnitus.
Yeah,
tinnitus treatment.
Okay. Yeah, link me.
Are you on Discord or where can we send you?
I'm on Discord and I'm in the room too for Drawn and Quartered. Either one. Yeah.
So either of those would work?
Yeah, either one. Did you link me that, please? Like right now, I hear beep. When Lou was screaming at us, I heard beep.
He's not literally bleeping, is he? Because it sounds like he's bleeping.
Just beep. So I was looking online, see what to do about the tinnitus and stuff, right? And then I read, oh, tinnitus is when angels are talking to you. On one of the
Really?
websites. Yeah, and I was like, that's nice, but can can I have a break? Like,
Right? Can they finish what you're saying and then I can get on with my day?
yeah, this is
Why does my angel only speak in beeps? Beep. I love you,
The
angel.
speaker
but-
from the Muppets.
That's right. Me, 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 me. That's not helpful.
he's got something to say, man. Just
He
been a couple of
does.
weeks.
Oh wait, Matt and Kirby, you didn't see my latest update, huh?
What happened? What were you talking about?
My where the heck was I showing that from?
Probably Grok, or was it? Did you upload it somewhere on YouTube? On the YouTube.
Did I not
Are
share
you
it?
talking about the animation?
Yeah.
I've seen them all. I just got home and I was watching it. You're showing it on the show right now?
Earlier, yeah, I'd started over on the Lone Star one.
Yeah, with Exposition Pigeon.
With Exposition Pigeon. I'm actually
You
adding
guys
to
should
that
put
now.
Exposition Pigeon in here.
You guys want to see it?
Yeah, man. Always. You know,
I'm gonna have to
listening to
mute
your friends'
myself.
works.
Roll that beautiful bean
tribes.
footage.
Matt, you
You
can't
see that?
That beautiful bean footage.
They say do that
I
for
don't know
your
why this
enemies
was
too.
blurry here. Here. Hold on, let me mute myself.
I remember the world a little clearer than most. The air is different now. Thicker, full of a seething, misdirected discontent. It's a world of spoiled children, raised by spoiled children, spoiling little children of their own. It's getting harder and harder to tell the good guys from the bad. But in this sea of miscreants... Miscreants? No, I don't think that's right. Is it miscreants? Why am I asking you?
You're a pigeon. I really need to write this stuff down. Being a vigilante can get pretty boring some nights. By the way, Mr. Pigeon, have I mentioned how I know when someone needs my help?
I'm putting Exposition Pigeon.
Okay.
Is that lines from the actual book?
Yeah, that's from the comic.
Say, dude, I think that's like the intro for the live action One Piece. Someone owes you money.
Wait,
right?
what?
Yeah. So Rufy comes in talking to a seagull with exposition, just like that, on a boat. Yeah, on a rowboat. The live action One Piece, if you watch just the
He
beginning
doesn't do
part,
that in the,
it's
in the
that.
manga or the anime?
No, they don't do that in anime.
They stole Exposition Pigeon?
What?
They got a seagull. He's just talking to it.
Wow. That's messed up.
Someone kill Starlord.
They owe you money. Somebody does. Well, I believe all creativity, people draw from the same pools, you know? It's all linked, I think. So
Human
you see
experience.
someone like, you
I
see
think
someone
someone do
like,
that.
yeah. It's always like you're going to see somebody do something similar to you. And to the chat or whoever's listening, like that shouldn't stop you from doing what you're doing, because whatever they do, it's going to be different because it's from your lens, you know? Yeah.
That's probably there was like 2 or 3 Snow White movies that one year.
That's different. That's just cast. That's something called a cast grab.
And by draw from the same pool, we mean stealing All right. I could just keep this going, but I'm just playing with the animation, so I'm gonna be.
That's awesome.
When I have another update, I will let you know.
Yeah. I'm just absorbing it, and then I get glimpses of the future. You know, like the chaos that's gonna come from this. I'm like, oh, this is not good. This won't end well.
I just have to figure out.
Was Matt here earlier when I showed it? He wasn't here, right? He was at the beginning of the show.
He's on the phone with his dad.
Oh, so he didn't even see it right now.
Probably not.
Matt's trying to get me a copyright strike.
He got up
No.
with no other
No,
thought.
that's my song. It's
Oh.
copyright owned.
So you better not get a copyright strike if you play it on somebody else's show.
That's bad manners.
That would be bad manners.
That's what I do. I purposely play my own music, and then I'm like, you just got struck. Taking down your channel, your whole channel.
So Matt, you did not see the animation.
Why does
I just saw the Hedge Knight ones you're doing.
No, okay, we're doing it again.
Oh, I saw the one you just played now. The
Did you hear
The
it?
Lone Star?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Expedition Pigeon?
Yeah. Where he's
All right.
talking to the. My dad called, so like, but when he was done, I forgot to take off mute, and I was listening.
Oh, okay, cool. How's your dad?
How is he?
Good. He was calling because my brother had to take some time off of work to rest, recuperate. You know.
Oh,
And,
is your brother okay?
Yeah, he just he wasn't sleeping good because he was getting like 3 or 4 hours a night sleep, and so I think it lowered his immune system. So he's just like kind of recuperating now. So I kind of went over and I was making him some chicken bone broth soup, you know.
Oh, that's nice.
And yeah, put some chicken stuff in it. Made him and my dad some dinner, and then came back over here and started doing John Dean Key.
Nice.
And, so, but I was calling because Becky was kind of helping him coordinate getting time off. And,
Oh, that's good.
yeah. So
your dad and your brother are together?
yeah,
Looking after each other? Okay, that's good.
yeah. So he's been sleeping most of the day. We watched some King of Queens, and then he was watching Heart to Heart, an episode of that. That's a good show. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's on Tubi. Heart to Heart. It's a husband and wife team that are like billionaires, and then they're also solve crimes, murder.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty
You'll
good.
never guess what decade it's from.
The 80s?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yay.
Robert Wagner, man.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
Bullets.
And King of Queens, man. I haven't seen that show in so long. I was cracking up watching that one. Like the episode when they go to church and then his wife starts praying for things and she's getting her prayers answered, and then he's like, you can't do that. She's like, what? He goes, did I pray for the widow who had her hurt broken hip? She got, He goes, yeah, but you can't pray for shoes and all that stuff. She goes, I can, and I did. And she's like, and I got them.
There you go.
And then she's going to pray on the side of the bed. And he's like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm praying. He's like, and then he's like, all right. And he started praying. He goes, what are you doing? He's like, I'm canceling out your prayer, praying, And she's like, you can't do that. She's like, bring it. He's like, I'm bringing it. And they're like praying against each other. So and then she catches him praying over his football team so they won't lose, and they win. And she's like, I saw that. And then he's just like, they won, and then they won it, and then he just goes, we tell no one of this, like as they discovered a new secret.
They discovered the prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, using God like a genie.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Shameful.
Using God like a genie. He goes, its prayer is like this, not like an eat Bob's head, like that.
Exactly. It's a different shape.
It just cracked me up.
Shameful.
It's funny though, man. I was like cracked up so bad because then because then he's at the butcher's market and he sees the pastor there, and he's just like he wants his last piece of what's it called, the mahi mahi fish, and the pastor is like kind of like looking at it, and he's like, oh no, he's gonna take the last piece. She goes, well, just pray, you know. So he prayed that he wouldn't take it, and he didn't. But then when they went to church, the pastor was sick from salmonella poisoning or whatever. Salmonella poisoning because he got different fishes. And they were like, we did it. We're on a reckless praying spree like Bonnie and Clyde.
Reckless.
Prayer. Oh, it's so funny.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah, like I like the way they take it, like these like everyday things, and they just go like ballistic. Like some of it would remind me of friends we had, like who were married couple, and he would do the dumbest things that would just like that, like a sitcom thing. Like, but he really tried things out. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? That's a bad idea. And he's like, no, I'll just say this and then do this, and I'm like, dude, that's stupid. Don't do it.
That's a bad idea.
And he would do it, and he would just get busted. Like, I'm like, told you. I'm like, so every time I watch a show, I'm like, that's like my friend. I'm like, yep, that's him.
Yep.
Like, you think
no
one would really do that in real life, but not. He does.
No, there are a few.
Oh man, like did you see the one King of Queens where his wife's sleeping, she has her legs on his lap and they're on the couch, she's sleeping, and he puts his leg up and accidentally knocks over a drink onto like her papers on the coffee table, and so he like goes, oh crap, so he puts her legs down and he walks up and she's sleeping, he takes her hand and puts it on the overturned cup, and then he goes up the stairs, and then he goes, Carrie! And then she wakes up and she's like, oh no, she sees the spilled paper, spilled drink on her papers. And I'm like, that's the kind of stuff that he would do. I'm like, jeez. Yeah, so good. That show was, man, it got so good watching that show. It cracked me up every time.
That was a good show, yeah.
Yeah, and then of course when they had the dad in there, our author Jerry Stiller. Oh man, he was like just. And then they had Lou Ferrigno on episodes. He became a regular character, Lou Ferrigno.
Oh, nice.
As the character, or was he literally Lou Ferrigno?
He just played Lou Ferrigno, living next door to them.
He lived next door.
Yeah, he was hilarious too. He was the gossip of the neighborhood, so he would like gossip about people behind their back.
Oh, nice.
And then Jerry Stiller's like, he's spinning his web, you know, grabbing people and pulling them in and saying lies about me. And then like at the end of the episode, like he inherited these two double beds because like was it their bed was, they had to get a new bed for some reason, so they borrowed these two twin beds that they put, you know, on each side of the room. So when Lou Ferrigno came upstairs to use their bathroom, he saw the two separate beds and he was like, oh my gosh. So he like started spreading the rumor that they're sleeping in separate beds, you know, Doug and Gary. And, it's so hilarious because it's just perfect. And then it's like they're at a football game at his house watching like the Super Bowl, and one of his friends goes, "Oh, don't make him angry. You don't like him when he's angry." And he's like, "Yeah, I never heard that one before." You know, it's just funny because, and then he says something like, "He's like, oh, I like meatballs." He's like, "I bet you do." You know, he says stuff like that. You know, to the friend. Oh, that's what it was. It was that one actor, comedian. What's his name? He plays Spence. He's like super left. Kind of like a story. Was it Patton Oswalt?
Patton Oswalt.
Yeah. He was like a regular in there. He's always ripping on him. Oh, it was so funny. Lou.
He was funny on the show.
Yeah, he is, man. Spence, like when he
killed his wife.
He like lives with his mom. He lives with his mom. No. And then when he lives with his mom, he's like talking to Jerry Stiller, the dad, and he's just like. But he's like puts out too much information because he's like, no, it's not like we sleep in the same bed. And he's like, wait, you sleep in the same room with your mom? And he's like, it's not the same bed. And he's like, okay. And then he's like, the old guy's just like totally looking down on him. It's hilarious with the dynamic between the dad and because he's a weird character to begin with, but he's making Spence. He's like the normal one compared to Spence, right?
That is weird. No sleeping. Oh no.
Yeah, that's what's hilarious. I had a friend who let some information slip when we were all out, like together, like a group, like that was like his mom was still doing something for him, like that, and we're like, what? We're like, what the heck? And then he's like, oh crap, I said that out loud. I was like,
oh no,
it's hilarious. And that show was the best.
Some Game of Thrones stuff right there. It's like,
it's
you
funny
remember that? The little kid. They go to the Sky, whatever palace, whatever. The aunt.
And he's still breastfeeding. He's like 13.
Yeah.
He's breastfeeding.
What is this?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's messed up.
Yeah, but
No, dude,
it makes sense in the story.
Yeah, they're all
I come to the conclusion that most
They're all
people are
bad.
messed up.
What'd you say? Come to
I
conclusion
come
what?
to the conclusion that most people are screwed up, and you just don't want to know about it. But they're just screwed up, dude. Because I used to think I'm kind of weird, and I'm like, dude, I'm one of the only sane people I know now. Like you find out people, like, you get to know some people and their lives are like private stuff. You're like, oh my gosh, what the heck?
There's always
I
bigger
thought it was
fish.
weird. I like reading comics still and watching animation and stuff like that. But I'm like, I'm freaking normal.
Yeah, not about
People are
that.
some weird stuff, man. And like they let it slip somehow, and you're like, oh, did not want to know that.
Yeah.
Didn't even know that at all. I could live my life without ever knowing that, but now I do.
You just gotta shake that off of your soul.
Just some weird stuff, man. People into weird stuff. Like one guy, they look normal out here in California too. They look like dressed nice. They're wearing cologne, perfume, but they're out of their mind. It's like, oh my god.
Were they Jehovah's Witnesses? Nah, I'm just playing.
Oh man. I
This is how long it takes for me to get 1 6-second clip right. Okay, Rhaegar's like, Mike is in deep thought.
That's okay.
I don't know if it was Mormons or
I mean, it's not taking you like
Witnesses.
4 years of Lion King.
What were you saying?
Oh, my little brother, like age gap. My little brother, when I was in the military, he was like 6 or 7.
Oh wow!
And I was like, yeah, it was huge age gap. So like, anyways, I came home from leave one time to visit the family, and I rang the doorbell. The guy opens the door. I'm like, what? You don't open the door. You ask who it is, and you should not be saying anything. You just shh. Someone rings the doorbell, you go tell mommy or something, right?
Yeah.
And then so anyways, I was like, where's mom? So mom comes out and it's like, oh, did he open the door? I was like, yeah. And then she tells me like she was taking a shower one day, right? And then she comes out of the shower and there's 2 like Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses sitting on the couch.
Come on in.
Yeah, because he just let them It's coming down in her bathrobe. Like, what the hell? Shit.
Get out! Get out now! Oh, they probably couldn't leave fast enough.
It's like, oh my god.
Oh, it's actually the character of those witnesses, right? Or whatever. Like, why would you let a little kid let you in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would come in. I mean, there's your mom or dad. They're in the shower. Okay, let me in. It's like that is weird.
I'm laughing now,
Worming their
but
way
it
in
made
somehow. Get out of here.
yeah, it made me so angry at him, at them, at my mom.
Do you
and
invite
I'm
him in?
fix. What's that?
Do you invite him in?
The Mormons? Me?
Mormons
No,
or JWs? Yeah, when they come over.
No, I don't answer the door. Well, in my lifetime, I don't answer the door.
I never.
They don't make it up. Yeah, they don't make it up to the doorbell. I've always had dogs and a big yard, you know. Like nobody comes in.
Dude, I never
And
answer my door. Someone knocks the door, I'm like, good luck. They're never gonna see me.
Pro says you're not supposed to invite vampires in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tina.
I throw garlic at them.
I was so angry. I'm gonna fix this. I told her, I'm gonna fix this, right? So like, I wait on my leave, wait a couple days. I go ring the doorbell, and he opens. My little brother opens the door again, right? And I just punch him right in the stomach. This little
Oh my God.
7-year-old, boom, hit him right in the liver, and he can't even cry because you hit him in the
Yeah, the
bread
liver
basket,
shot.
right? Yeah. So I'm like, you see that? That's what happens, man. What do you think is gonna happen? You lucky it's me, you know?
I
What do you
love
think
you.
is gonna happen, little guy? Yeah, and
I did that and I love you. Think about what they would
and
do.
then I was like, I had to do that because that's the only way you're gonna remember this, you know? I
That's
bet
awesome.
you next time you're gonna freaking remember. You know, I hit you in the gut, right? Next time someone ring that doorbell, watch what happens. You do, if you open that door again, and I find out about it, you know. So, anyways, yeah, and then fast forward, whatever, right? Little guy's going to college, all this. He tells the story to my mom and her friends at dinner one time. You know, it's like I'll never forget this. You know,
Ratting you out.
Big brother came home one day, hit me. I opened the door and hit me in the stomach, and it's because I let the Mormons or Jehovah's Witness inside the house, and I was like, that's not why I hit you, knucklehead.
But you didn't deny it, because that would be.
You're letting strangers in here.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
the Mormons, I guess, were strangers, so.
Yeah, he wasn't wrong.
Knock on my door.
Come on. Who sang that one time on this stream? I think it was Elliot.
What was he saying?
Come and knock on my door.
Oh, yeah. We've been waiting for you.
I'll be waiting for you.
Cracked me up, man. Miss Elliot.
Yeah, dude, that show though, that King of Queens, man, is so funny. But that's what reminds me of that. What's his name? Sebastian Maniscalco, the Italian comedian. He talks about that. People ringing their doorbell. He said, when we were kids, doorbell ringing. Oh, who is it? We all run to the door, see who it was, and everything. Now, someone rings doorbell, we're all like, shh. It's like, who is that? And then he's like, get down, get down. And it's like we're army crawling to the door to look through the people,
Get the katana. It's under the
katana. Get the katana. Grandma.
Oh man.
Like that's how it is. Someone knocks the door, Becky and I be talking, so it's like knock, knock, and also we're just like silent, quiet. Like and I creep up to the door and I'm like, who's that? I'm like, I have no idea. We just don't answer it because I'm like, don't know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Why answer it? All they do is every time you say you answer the door, they just want to sell you something.
Yeah.
Every time.
That's it.
In my mind, I used to think, well, maybe this time is important. Like, nope.
No, it never is. Kind of like.
My real friends don't visit me. They text me.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Or they'll text you and say they're coming by.
No one ever. I've never been visited in my entire life by anybody. Like, no one's ever come to my home. Like, I don't even have people in my home ever, hardly. I don't remember when. Maybe the
back
in-laws.
in the day, it was a thing, man.
Yeah, people come over and we'd have
back in the day, someone came to your door. It was like an event.
Yeah,
you had company. Yeah,
it was like fun. Like, hey, someone's here. Hey, I was in the neighborhood. And it's like, I was in the neighborhood, and I was like, "What are you coming over here for?" Like, we used to drop by my aunt and uncle's place just randomly sometimes, and we'd be over there talking and laughing, and they'd give me, like, my aunt would make me a chocolate malt or something.
Aww.
It was just, man. Yeah, it's just different. You grow up. One time we spent the night at my aunt and uncle's, and like it was like you're already getting ready for bed, and it's probably like 9 o'clock at night or something. And they were like, "Hey, we want to go for McDonald's and ice cream cone." And I'm like, I got my pajamas on. They're like, "So just put your shoes on." I'm like, "I got my pajamas." And they're like, "You're like 6 years old. Who cares?" You know, right?
Yeah.
Who's gonna care? I'm like, I need to put my suit on, you know. And then it's funny. We were like, I remember driving in my uncle's Jeep. He had like this Jeep with the this canvas top you could take off. And man, it was like summer night, and it was just so good memory, man. Just
Perfect.
driving out to McDonald's, get ice cream cones.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's good to have an aunt and
Oh,
uncle,
yeah.
right?
That's another thing. I remember driving. Just driving. You want to go for a drive?
You're in Japan now, right? You don't drive.
Oh no, I drive. I drive in Japan.
You still drive?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
are
do.
you
But
even, like-
but you're right. You're right. The average person doesn't drive here.
I mean, because you got the public transport, right?
Yeah, it's really good. Like not only is it efficient, not only is it efficient,
The
no
latest
crime.
cut. Sorry, I'm totally interrupting your Japan story. Wants to see the latest cut. I added 12 seconds.
Ooh.
All right.
You ready?
Let's see
Yeah.
it. Drum roll. Better.
I remember the world a little clearer than most. The air is different now. Thicker, full of a seething, misdirected discontent. It's a world of spoiled children, raised by spoiled children, spoiling little children of their own. It's getting harder and harder to tell the good guys from the bad. But in this sea of miscreants... Miscreants? No, I don't think that's right. Is it miscreants? Why am I asking you?
You're a pigeon. I really need to write this stuff down. Being a vigilante can get pretty boring some nights. By the way, Mr. Pigeon, have I mentioned how I know when someone needs my help? No? Well, I have this animal-like instinct that allows me to sense... fear.
Yay!
That's it so far.
Cool.
Cool.
It's looking awesome.
Then we get to go into the
It does the effects animation too.
This is wild. Says Dumb as
Is that cool?
Straight out the comic book, right? Sound like Chris Pratt. No, I'll have to do a voiceover. Oh, look who's here! Illustration by design. Exposition pigeon. Yeah, I might just import somebody. Well, no, I got to redo it. I got to do some redos.
That's how you learn, though, right?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Jiminy, I cannot catch your shows. There's like 2 a.m.
Oh, right.
So tired.
The time zone differences. Sure.
Yeah, I was just like, just leave it on. But that's not a good excuse too, because like I'm awake too. Last time I've been taking walks with my youngest son. This guy, he doesn't want to go to bed. It's 2 a.m. We're walking in the neighborhood. Like, I was like, go to bed.
Why are you walking?
Just walking. He'll go to sleep in my arms when I'm walking. The second I stop, his eyes will open. He'll be staring at me in the dark. Or I'll be out middle of Japan. Yeah, like, why'd you stop?
Keep walking. I'm having a nice night.
Chubby guy, come on, man. I'm tired too.
But it's pretty cute, right?
Give him some Was it melatonin? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what they say. But he's 0 years old. You know, I don't want to be like doping him.
No, it's like you give him the
Come
natural
on.
stuff.
I hear melatonin's not good
I
for
know.
males.
Oh, it isn't?
Melatonin?
No.
It's not a
I
drug.
heard but it raises estrogen from what I heard.
Yeah, do not give melatonin to young boys.
Oh, that's good to know. That's good
Yeah.
to know.
It
I'm going
reduces their testosterone and increases their estrogen. It's
okay.
Yeah,
That's
before you
good
know,
to
he's
know.
gonna have a
forming thing.
I'd say for pumpkin spice lattes, and you're not gonna know why.
That's
Yeah,
good
but
to know.
he'll get a really good night's sleep.
I don't like giving
No.
anything to my kids.
We'll wake
you
up
know.
with boobs.
Do you guys use filtered water in Japan too?
What do you mean, like?
You put filters on your sink and stuff.
Oh, you can. It's not
is
government.
it out here they do it?
That's what you're asking.
Yeah,
What's
everybody
that?
drinks filtered water out here because you can't drink any like water that's.
Oh, we have acid rain
from the tap.
water for tap water out here.
Well, there's that.
I don't
yeah.
trust. Yeah, I don't trust the tap too, even out here. I think I got that from America too. Being American.
Don't open the door. Don't drink tap water.
Never drink tap water, man.
But I do remember drinking tap when I was growing up. You know.
Yeah, you drink out the water hose in the backyard.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did that a lot. The public water fountains.
Yes, anything's okay now and again, but if you're like, yeah, but for most of my water consumption, I'd like to have filters, and that's okay too.
I've had to explain myself again. Recently, people ask like about my firefighting, right? And I was like, I mentioned, yeah, I used to work from Lake Shasta, you know. And they're like, oh, they wanted to know about if anything weird ever happened to me when I was doing the forest firefighting, you know. And I was like, no, fine. Man, I did that, and for the longest time, I was supposed to go back to the department, right? But they just kept me out there, right? And I would get hired on, contracted by Bureau of Land Management, National Park Services. I was getting paid crazy money, and I was like, okay, I'm fine. I'll be out here, and I was doing a lot of stuff by myself, just middle of nowhere, you know, just by myself.
Sure.
Yeah, I was in the smoke watching. I was cutting down trees by myself, tagging trees, or preparing, guiding hand crews and stuff like that. And anyways, and I've never had anything weird happen to me, and it was heaven. It was heaven. You know, I would sleep out underneath the stars, all this stuff. Come to Japan, tell the same story that I just told you right now. People like, oh, did anything weird happen? I was like, why do they keep asking me that? They're like, you need to look up 411 on YouTube. So I looked up 411, went down the whole rabbit hole of YouTube, found out all these crazy, mysterious, dangerous, nasty things happen to people out in the national parks. And I was just, I am never going back out to the woods in America.
Oh, that's funny.
And then specifically like Shasta Lake, Mount Shasta, that whole area that I've been all around had some of the most gruesome stories out there.
The Lord was looking after you.
There was a guy that was doing the same job I was doing, right? They found his body torn in half out on one of the trails, right? And the contents of his pockets and his socks were folded up nice and neat on rocks. But this guy was torn in half. And this this and his chainsaw was right there next to his body, you know. And I was just like, so they don't know what tore him in half, you know? And I was just like, ooh, because I was on that same trail. But the one thing, I was always strapped. Like, it's illegal to go to these national parks and areas with a gun, you know. But I ain't going out there middle of nowhere without being armed. I was armed to the teeth every time. And the
Get a fine or
park
die.
rangers, those park rangers, they knew it, but they didn't care. You know, every time they'd come out, bring supplies to me and stuff that, you know, we'd just be joking around all the time. So they didn't care.
I believe Blue Moon Cartoons has something infused. He said, all those 411 cases are so fascinating to me. 411 is information, Blue Moon.
No. He's right. It's called 411, those cases. Yep. That's the name of the
information.
I know. That's what I said. That's what I said. You're thinking exactly what I was thinking and saying exactly what I was saying. Some Japanese guy was all into it. 411 is it? You gotta look it up. I was like, that's just information. No, he's like, no. Yeah, so like, well, tonight if you want something while you're before bed, you know, go look up 411 on YouTube. Just binge watch whatever they got out there, and you'll see too.
Did you see this one video of this guy? He's on he's out in the middle of the woods, and he's on this like dirt bike, and he's like, he sounds like one of my friends from school. The way he talks, he's like, oh, you never know, or you're gonna run into out here. You see, if you don't go further than you usually go, you might miss out on all that gold out there, you know. And he's like, he's driving on the middle of the woods on a dirt bike, and he's trying to move this giant like tree branch out of the road, or not even a road, it's a path. And all of a sudden he hears, "Hey," like that, and he's like, he's got the camera on, body camera, and he's like quiet. He's like,
"Oh, I think I know."
And he's like, and you hear, he goes, you hear, "Help, help," like that. And he goes, "Hello," and all of a sudden you hear sound of heavy branches breaking, like just feet away from him over this ravine, coming closer to him. And he's like, and he's like getting his bike. He's trying to jump it, trying to make it to start. He's like, and he gets it. He's like, takes off, and you're like, he's breathing heavy, and I'm like, what the heck? And then he comes back, right? He comes back, and it's starting to get dark, and he's kind of going, and all of a sudden he's like, he stops, and he kind of turns his bike off, and he's listening, hear all the crickets and everything going. All of a sudden, all the animals, everything just goes dead silent, and it's just like, that's not good. Like, what the heck? Everything's dead silent. And then all of a sudden he hears something, and he looks over to the right, and he sees something in the shadow of these trees, and he just starts kick starting his bike again, like, yeah. And he found bones on the path too, like bones laying there, you know?
Oh man. See, hearing that made me angry, because I would go help that person. Help! I'm like, where are you?
Yeah, but then they start running. It's like running.
It's like a siren, something calling you.
Yeah.
But it sounds like an animal going, meow, meow. But it's like people are like, the skinwalker, man.
Yeah. Skinwalkers, I found out.
American Indians do not even use the term. They don't. They believe if you even say the term, it's inviting them into your like life. You know.
Mr. Owl ate my lollipop in 3 bites.
Man,
not 4, not 5.
That's so freaky. Find them out about that stuff. Yeah, I'm never going back. I made so much money.
That's crazy though, man. That you wouldn't think of it, but my friends, I was always playing in the woods as a kid, and my friend lived out in the country in Illinois, and we would go miles away from his house. He lived like at a farmhouse, And we go
Yeah.
miles, but we'd always take our knives with us, and we'd make like these spears out of tree branches. So we
Yeah.
sharpen them with our knives. So we'd always have like these for protection against coyotes or whatever, right? And then we also had these slingshots that were for hunting.
Okay.
And so we would take those with us in a pocket full of rocks, like pouches. And one time we got attacked by these dogs. Like they were charging us. These like two was it Doberman pinchers or whatever? And we just like were running, and then we like pulled our sling rockets out, our slingshots,
Yeah.
and we just started firing rocks at them, and they would hit the tree. It's not like a bullet ricocheting off a tree trunks. Like, and the dog like just like took off running the other way. We're just shooting at him. It was so crazy.
That-
As an adult, I'm like, that's insane.
On Instagram, they were showing one of those crime stories, right? And just like you, there was a group of kids. They had the wrist rockets like you got, right?
Yeah.
And they got attacked by this big bald dude, right? And they hit him with marbles with the wrist rocket, and he actually, those things are deadly. So when he got hit in the face twice, he ran off, right?
Yeah.
And how they caught him was because of those 2 hits to the face. They showed his mugshot, and he had this dent, one dent and a big knob on the other side from the marbles. Yeah.
Yeah, you can kill
Yeah.
with those things. Yeah. I mean, because you just hunt for hunting, hunting small animals. And man, we shot it though. But I still to this day, I still have that slingshot. Like,
Yeah, that's good. Those slingshots.
Yeah, I got those. I got one of those big shots. They kill.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You actually buy little like metal ball bearings that you shoot for, you shoot out of them.
Yeah.
But we just had rocks.
Yeah.
Mine's
Yeah,
dried
dude,
up.
those
I gotta
things-
replace the. I gotta replace the rubber.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, mine's all disintegrated. I gotta
Oh,
get a new one.
I was talking about bobcats are the animal that sounds like babies, and that's very true.
Yeah, that's the one.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know that until I didn't know. I don't know if it's a same spot, right? before I came to Japan, me and my wife, before I became a firefighter, when I was doing the fire academy, right? And before we got married, me and my wife, we lived in a tiny shack in Northern California, a little shack with my 2 dogs, and I had a front yard and a backyard. Front yard, I had an apple tree. Backyard, I had kiwis, I had strawberries, I had a bunch of stuff in the backyard, right? Every morning, I'd come out, and there'd be a big pile of poop, and the poop would be huge, like it's not a small animal. I'm like, this is like a grown man eating my fruit, taking a crap. So I had to bury that crap every morning, right? Dig a big hole, bury it, and then I was getting pissed, right? So I stayed up 1 week. I was like, this week I don't have to go to the fire grounds. I don't have to do anything, So I camped out on the top of my roof of my shack, right? And I had my truck set up so I could just flip the switch and use my floodlights on my truck. So I had my 2 dogs on the roof and me, and just waiting for whatever it was coming, eating my fruit and taking a crap in my backyard. So like I saw a shadow like jump down from the back gate of my fence. My fence is over 6 foot tall, right? And I was like, oh, it's time, I was so happy. I had my guns and bows. I wanted to. I was like, which one do I use? Like, do I want to try and shoot this guy with a bow and arrow? Right? You would too, right? Or what do you think? Like, do you want to or get rid of the problem? Shoot him with a gun, right? Which one? You don't get the opportunity to hit someone with a bow, So I was just like, oh, okay, I want to shoot this guy, right? So anyways, turn on the light, boom, right? And I thought I could see everything, but it couldn't with the floodlights. I just could see like a perfect beam from each light that would stretch across the backyard. So it's still a lot of stuff in deep shadow, and I couldn't see it, but I could hear it moving around. So I let the dogs go. I was like, you know, and then the dogs would jump down and ran after it, and I heard it scream. It was squealing like a pig, like, and my dogs was chasing it past the lights, and I still couldn't see it. It was so fast, but I could see my dogs, and they're just as fast too, but they're bright orange, right? And this thing was just like black, just shadow, and it. So I couldn't shoot it, you know. So I called the dogs back. The dogs come run back, and it jumped over the fence and ran off, right? So my neighbor heard the noise on one side. He came by. He said, "What's going on?" And I was just like, "Oh man!" I told him what's up. You know, something's been taking a crap on my eating my fruit and taking a crap, and I'm getting pissed. I set up a trap to kill it. And he was, I was like, it kind of sounded like a pig, but it could climb this fence, you know? And he was like, "Oh man, that sounded like a bobcat to me." And I was like, "A bobcat?" And that's when I found out. He told me that bobcats can sound like crying babies. That's the first time I ever heard that. Yeah. And I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, we thought
Well,
I'm more surprised it's eating fruit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I told him too. Do they eat fruit? And then he said no. He said no.
That's
I
weird.
don't know if they do. He said I don't think so. You know, no. And I was like, so I was just like, well, you know, I'm gonna stay out here all week. Just tell the kids, you know, I don't think they're up at night. Just tell the kids, tell the wife and kids, you know, I'm up on the roof with the dogs.
Right.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's when I found out bobcats.
Probably about.
Wait, it never came back?
Oh no, it never came back. Never came
But
back.
how do you know it was a bobcat then? Could have been.
We don't know, but we don't know. We don't know.
When it found out there were dogs, it did not return.
2 dogs.
Something's up, man. When I was in the woods, we would hear weird noises. I remember my friend and I. This is the one that's lives out in the country. We were like making these tunnels, right? We had this in. He had like 10 acres of land or something like that, and we were out near these woods. We're probably about like 100 yards away from his house, and we were at night. We had these lanterns, and we were digging these tunnels. And all of a sudden, like behind us, there's this big field where there's a fence, like a horse wire fence. You know, they have for electric horse fence. You know, and in this field, it's pitch black. We just heard this like sound of like these animals on, and they're like running. You can hear them running, getting closer and closer. And at first, we heard the noises of the growling, and then we heard the running, and we were like, my friend's like, "Grab your stuff and run." We just took off running in the dark, running towards his house. And I mean, that was the most scary bit. And I was like, just imagining some creatures behind us trying to like catch up to us. And I'm just booking it like, oh, you know, and we were just running. Like, I mean, I've never run that fast. Made it into his farmhouse. His parents weren't home. So it's just us. And he's got like this deck that goes around the whole house. And the bottom of the house, all glass windows. So I'm like, let's go upstairs. Something in my mind, I could see like some werewolf or something trying to dive through the windows, like in the rooms, you know. So like, I want something that I can get up the stairs and to lock a door or something, you know. And I was like, but I didn't want to look like a wuss, so I'm like trying to like, hey, let's just go upstairs and play something, you know. And he's just like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not down here, man. Your parents aren't even here. I'm like, this is crazy, man. Because I lived in the city, you know, area,
right?
And, but I love out there in the country. He had this country house that his dad made with his older brothers, and it was like 3 stories, but it had a 4th story, which was 1 bedroom on top of the roof. They used a ladder to climb up inside, and it was carpeted. Oh, it was so cool. It was like it was almost like a watchtower on top of the house, and we would sleep up there just for fun, like slumber party up there once in a while. and it was so. The wind that was blowing, it was like, and it was just like you're on the very top, and it was just so crazy. You could see everything around, and
That's awesome.
yeah, dude, it was good memories, man. We would play ninja, like where we would hunt each other in upstairs because he had his older brother and sisters. He was like almost like an only child. They were all adults and married, so he was like he had this whole upstairs to himself, and it was like his room was bigger than his parents' room, and we would just like hide in these rafters, and oh man, it was just fun, man.
Oh man, Alvaro says like the movie Monster Squad. You remember that movie? Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What do you think?
Wolfman has nards.
And then at the end, the Virgin has to recite the incantation. He's like, "It's not working."
Yeah, it's his sister, right?
The cheerleader chicken. She's like, "Not working."
He's like, "Is your sister?" Yeah, she goes, and then he says something like, "Yeah, something." Well, that doesn't count, you know.
It doesn't count. Yeah.
He's like, "Oh my god!" So they had that little girl read.
Yeah, the little sister, because the little boy says, "Is she a virgin?" And the cute little girl was just like got a little hair flowing to her face.
Yeah, and then when she's reading it, the vampire gets right up to her and grabs. He's like, "Give me the
grabs her
ammo."
little chubby cheeks. Yeah, picks her up. Man, those shots. That movie was awesome, man. That movie was awesome.
That kid, when he shot the Loch Ness monster, he's like crawling up on him, and he shoots him with a shotgun. And these kids go,
that kid.
"Whoa!" He said, "What he said? Hey, was it his name? Fat? Was it
fat kids? Yeah, the fat kid." They said, "My name."
He's horse.
Yeah. He cocks the gun.
Yeah, cocks a shotgun.
Like a badass. Yeah.
I own the soundtrack for that movie. Becky bought it for me for a birthday. Yeah.
Monster Squad. What do you think? Would you like to see a remake of that?
No, never. I don't want
not today, anyway.
No, dude, they wouldn't even know. They couldn't make that movie today. The kids today don't even. They don't have a life. They don't do anything, right? They just sit and play video games all day. Poor kids. Dude, what?
I'm gonna abandon my drawing here.
What about Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Mike, is there a way? How do you do stream your whatnot while you're doing drawing quarters still? I mean,
I haven't been doing that because my OBS just decided not to work. And I never figured out how to fix it, so I just stopped doing it.
Okay. You have to have the OBS to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or some equivalent thereof.
Yeah, it's funny, man. Like kids, like I was babysitting my nephew and Becky, and he's like 2 years old, so now he can walk around, run and stuff. But he throws stuff. Like he would he had like little wooden blocks, and he'd like chuck them, just like chuck him. I'm like right in your face. Like, but he didn't do it to me. Like he would start throwing at Becky, and I'm like, but he's not even like doing it out of malice. He's just like, "Hey, I got a block." He's like, wham, like wail it at you, right? And then I'm like, "Hey, don't do that, man. Don't do that, you know." And
get that boy a contract.
Yeah, and then it's funny is like the first time he did it, the first time we babysit, I stopped him from doing it. You know, like he never did it again. And then his mom mentioned it on some video. She was like, "He's at this phase where he's throwing things," and I go, "Yeah." I didn't. And then she said she was driving the car, and he threw a tumbler at the windshield, like in the back seat, and she scared the heck out of her. She's like, "Wah!" You know, it's like, you know, like it was almost gonna break the window. How hard he threw it. She's like, "Oh my god!" She goes, "What do you do?" And I go, she didn't ask me, but she was asking online. Anybody tips on what do you do to stop the kid from, because he's not doing it out of malice or anything. You just
punch them.
How
old is he?
2. And
punch him in the stomach, dude. Haven't you been listening?
I just talked to him. I go,
I don't know about 2.
I did 2. They don't
7.
understand crap. They don't
works like
understand
a charm.
I talked to him, and he stopped doing it. I just talked to him. I go, hey man, don't do that because you accidentally hurt somebody. It hurts, And he's looking at me like, what? And I'm like, yeah, you hurt somebody. And guess what? Stop doing it. And he babysat him. He never did it.
Nice.
Actually, he didn't even mean it. He accidentally hit me in the glasses. And I didn't get all mad and everything, yell at him. I just go, hey. And Becky goes, hey, don't do that. You hurt Matt, Uncle Matt, And then all of a sudden, he just kind of puts whatever he had down, and then he walked over slowly to his chair and sat in his chair, And so he didn't pout or anything. He just kind of sat there. And then all of a sudden, I'm watching some TV, and a minute later, he comes up and he goes, Uncle Matt, and he just gives me a hug. And I'm like,
yeah, that's cute. Yeah, good job.
Go, thanks,
good
man.
job,
it's okay. I'm okay. And he's just like, but it's like he never really says much, so he didn't show much emotion. But he just like gave me a hug, so I guess he felt bad. But I didn't recommend him on purpose.
That was your cue, Matt.
You healers, no heals?
That was your cue.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's a good kid. But he's like Uncle Matt, Uncle Matt.
I have a story like that about the kids, which it's. I honestly, because like Isaac's our middle kid, but he acts like an eldest child, right? Which is I've never heard of before, because the age difference isn't that big, so you would think he would have middle child syndrome. But when Isaac was born, Elijah and Eden were 4 and 5, right? And right when he was born, they started acting up like I'd never seen them acting up before, right? And they're good, generally well-behaved kids, and they started doing this acting up thing. So I took him outside and I sat him down on the deck and just asked him point blank. I was like,
"What's this?
Are you acting like this because Isaac's getting all of the attention?" And they're just both like, yeah. They're perfectly aware of why they're acting, exactly why they're acting. And I just explained to him, I'm like, look, when Elijah was born, he got all the attention. And then Eden, when you were born, you got all the attention. It's Isaac's turn right now. He's going to get all the attention. And then as you guys get older, he'll get less attention and it'll all equal out again.
It will ignore all of you.
And they both go, okay. And they just stopped acting up and they stopped trying to get all the attention. And
so communication
somehow another Isaac so he just totally he's got firstborn syndrome. Which it's really weird. It was really
so this is your fault. Oh dear.
Well, fine. I mean, he's conscientious and he does what he's told and all that stuff. So
yeah, dude. When I was a kid, I would always try to take care of my younger brother all the time. So like even when I was really, really little, I would like put him first and like try to make sure he was taken care of all the time. And my mom said I was always checking on him when he was just brought back from the hospital. I'd be like, baby's hungry, baby needs to change his diaper, you need to change his diaper. I was always checking on him, and he'd go, and I'd be like, he's hungry, he's hungry. Like I could tell he needed what he needed. It was fun. I didn't remember all this stuff. I was only 2.
That's cute.
It's funny, but it was always Mike and I. Like we'd always fight together if we had to fight. Like people trying to mess with us, and one kid, this one kid said about Mike and I in school. He goes, if you bite one bean, you have to eat the whole burrito. He said if they attack one of us, we both jump on him.
If you bite one bean,
you got to eat the whole burrito. Like, that's right, man.
That's awesome.
But it's funny is Mike, when we're in high school, I would let him handle whatever he needed to handle because he could do it. And then, but if he was getting jumped by a bunch of people, then of course I'd do something. But it was one-on-one, I'd just be like, he can handle it.
He's got it.
And dude, back then though, we were watching Steven Seagal movies and Van Damme movies, so we would take people out.
You need to get an office chair, right?
We learned fighting techniques from watching these movies, man. That's what people don't get. We like Steven Seagal movies. We actually use techniques in high school and in school to fight these kids. We had an upper hand, man. This is before UFC garbage.
Well, I mean, hey, we got you through school, I guess.
Like, what was it when Sebastian Maniscalco, the Italian comedian I was telling you about, he was like, because everybody's into this MMA now, man. He's like, MMA, you don't know who you're messing with when you go to tango with someone. These kids, he goes, and I'm not messing with that. He goes, can you take a kick to the mid-thigh from a 22-year-old? I can. He's like, I know I can. He's like, I stubbed my toe getting up to go to the bathroom on a Lego. I was down for 45 minutes. You know, he's like, he's like I can't do these,
but Legos, man.
Well, to his point, right? Remember what happened to Cat Williams? He got choked out by a little kid.
Really?
So embarrassing.
You really
Yeah.
did?
Yeah, you can Google it and see it. He got in a fight with a little kid, and the little kid took his back, rear naked choke, choked him out.
Why would you fight with a little kid?
That's the kind of crap I'm saying. That UFC stuff is a bunch of garbage. Like, because it's basically, I call it prison fights, right? When I see it, they don't look like martial artists. They look like a bunch of thugs trying to bunk somebody, you know.
What?
That's what they don't look. There's no
There.
technique. It's just
All right.
Like,
10:30. That was the hot take of the night.
yeah, I got words more, man. Don't get me started on that.
Back to the beat.
I cannot stand that crap. I see that and I'm like, ugh. I have friends who watch it though. They're always watching it. Did you watch that one? And no, I'm like, I don't watch that. I'm like,
I wish I could watch it.
Prison thugs, man. See, I like watching boxing. Boxing is like, you see these two guys with skill and strategy, and MMA is just like, they're just trading blows. You hit me, I hit you. You hit me, I hit you. You hit me, I hit you. Okay, now you're out.
That's a hot take, man. Damn.
That's all it is. Or it's choking him out.
You
beat me bloody or you beat me bloody. Whoever can take it the most hits, that's the guy who wins. You can take the most.
You sure he was watching bum fights?
Well, dude,
feels like watching,
Matt, Muay Thai is like that. MMA is not like that.
No, Muay Thai is like, yeah, I can't stand that either. But it's like
Muay Thai is how much damage you can do, how much damage you can take. There is technique, but then when you get too skilled Muay Thai practitioners going at it, that all that skill translates to just damage and pain.
I hate that. Tolerance. Because like, well, when I took martial arts, my whole thing was about how to avoid damage. Right? When you get in a fight, it's like how to preserve yourself and not like.
Oh, you're gonna get beat up by every time.
That's the thing. That's what I liked about martial arts. Is like no matter how big the guy was, it didn't matter how big he was. You could take him, handle it if you had the right techniques. You know. And MMA is about size, like of the guy too. You know. It's like this guy's huge. He's gonna dominate because he's big.
No.
I would say I would agree with you if you're talking about like the first.
That's not right.
The first.
What
was it?
UFC.
Yeah, the very first one where it was just like Street Fighter. You got a sumo guy fighting a skinny German guy.
Yeah.
They're like 3 rounds in. The guy has like a broken hand. You know.
Those are brutal, man. Those are brutal.
Tank Abbott.
Yeah, like those Tank Abbott days. Like those were brutal for sure.
He'd be wearing like tennis shoes. The other guy would be barefoot.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was. Here's why. Definitely a street fight.
Here's an example why you're wrong, Matt. Because Genki Sudo in Pride, he would take on people that were 3 times as heavy as him, and he'd win with technique.
That's what I mean. It's like he had skill then, obviously, technique. Right?
Well, yeah. And you know why Genki Sudo retired?
Why?
Because he had terrible back problems. Like his back was jacked up from fighting all those heavy guys. That's why weight classes are necessary too.
Oh yeah. Well, I get it. Like especially for boxing, you know, like they have the weight classes that makes sense. Like we said, because they're doing a lot of also they're like leaning on the fighters, so they're grabbing onto them, trying to wear them out, and that would be like that would be bad for guys with a lightweight fighting a heavyweight. But yeah, that makes sense too because like they're like more like sports, right? These
Right.
But I guess the martial arts I like were more like weren't sports are about just like surviving and you know.
Yeah, you're not supposed to spend a sport not dying.
Because yeah, I mean like when they did you see what happened to that one girl with the judo in the Olympics? I think it was Olympics. She like Japanese, I think she's Japanese or Indonesian. She was like judo champion, and this girl got her in a lock, and she had her in an arm bar or something with her legs, and the girl, the girl Taiwanese girl, whatever, started tapping out, and she kept tapping, and the girl wouldn't let go, so she bit her leg, you know.
Yeah.
And the girl was like screaming, and she just got up like nonchalantly and just walked back to the corner.
Yeah.
Like, on the ground. And I'm like, yeah, see, that's what you do in a real fight, though. That's why it's a sport.
Right.
You're not allowed to fight. But in real life, if someone got me in a hole like that, I'd bite the heck out of them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm poking eyes. I'm stepping on your parts.
You
gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Depends on the hold. Because like, if you poke his eyes out right, and you're going to bed, what you're gonna have is a guy with one eye, really angry, and then you're gonna be sleeping. You know, that's not good. Afterwards, you're not gonna be able to defend yourself.
No,
He might
dude,
kill you when you
he's got
sleep.
one eye, he's gonna be crapping his pants and crying like a baby.
So you got to set it up. You know, you got to set up. Make sure you're not going to bed first before you do anything.
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's when you just pull out a broken bottle. And, you know? That's what I mean. Is like I like this one guy. He was a security guy in Georgia, Atlanta, and he always had a body cam, and people would try to jump him and stuff, you know. And he had two of these metal batons, extending batons, and the guy's like, "Come on, man, just put that down, fight." And he goes, "No, I don't need to fight you. I just need to win. That's all I care about, winning.
Exactly.
I'm not fighting you. I'm just winning." And I'm like, that's the attitude I like. I'm like, yeah, I'm not wasting time fighting. I'm winning.
This is not a game.
Whatever it takes. But he would even say to one guy, he would light people up with the taser. Oh man, that's what got me to watch it. He would light up like mothers arguing with him, yelling at him. He'd be like, "All right, you're over," and their body goes stiff and just like fall right backwards.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Mike. I gotta take off. Today is the release of Pokemon. My wife told me that. Yep, she told me that we got one, but the other one we had to cancel. So now I gotta go run before the babies get home and grab another copy from the store.
Oh, get the other Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well,
So
right.
I guess I'm done with mine. Just show it off and then I'm gonna take off.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Let's see here. There we go. The Hedge Knight.
Oh, nice.
I love it.
Yeah, look at that.
Excellent.
He's a landscaper.
There you go.
Yeah, we got it.
Look at that.
We got the joke. You don't have to explain it.
He looks awesome.
All right, guys. All right,
All
chat.
right,
God bless. You guys take care.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Later, Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
Those bees.
I can keep this going, or I can wrap it up. We're at 3.5 hours. I'm just gonna be poking around on this thing. So.
Oh, actually, I got my whatnot was scheduled for 10:30.
Oh,
really?
All right. All right, we'll wrap it up. Thanks everybody for being here. Let's check out Matt's Batman.
I will.
It has nothing to do with the Hedge Knight. That's fine because we didn't do anything either,
Uploading.
except
Uploading.
Ellen. Amy, did you do something?
Yeah.
Now I feel bad for not doing anything.
It's okay. Let me just upload it real quick. Ta-da! Oh, those are Wow, Alan, that looks great.
All right.
Oh, love all the detail in that. What a
Write up
cool
and
way to do
hashtag.
female.
Oh, they say not to hashtag anymore, huh?
Why not?
Rules.
Don't tell me not to do something. Then I doubly have to do it.
Yeah, they have to do it double.
Exactly. Hashtag.
Amy, did you do something?
Yeah, I put it in the draw room.
I
Oh, okay.
ended up drawing on my phone because I couldn't find my stylus for my thing. I don't know where it is. I'll have to find it.
I mean, I barely blocked in, but
Oh,
I did have a
that's so
Stranger
cool,
Secret.
though. That looks great, Lissa.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, and Elrod drew it. Ooh, that looks amazing.
Oh, Elrod.
Oh, awesome, Thunder Rat. Yeah, you should go check it out. Juan Soto.
No.
Oh my
And,
gosh,
yeah,
these are amazing.
there's some serious goodies out here.
Wow, and I didn't do nothing. Well, I did do 3 graphic novels.
Yep.
There you go.
And you did a bunch of animations.
That counts.
Too. Yep. Surely enough.
All right, let me reduce this. All right, I'll just close this real quick so it stops distracting me.
I appreciate it.
Draw a lot. Oh, I'm already on the draw line. Stop sharing. Present.
That looks awesome, Alan.
Alrighty, let's start.
Tux.
Well, let's start with you guys.
Okay.
Here's Missy's.
Isn't that great?
You got a horse walking? That's not easy.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Is that
Egg, I think.
Eggs walking.
well, I know it's egg. Horse. Is it
Sweetfoot?
It's
Sweetfoot.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
That's a nice canter. Were you looking at something?
Oh, I mean, I need references for a
for horse walk, but
yeah, that's just reference material. Really, I didn't get a chance to actually draw the horse, but it took a while to clean up. But I managed to get egg.
Great.
Thank you, Alpha. And the little gate for egg looks really cool too.
Their stats.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, nice.
All right.
Love
And
horses
Amy,
like
where's
okay.
your? Oh, here's Amy's. Aw.
Oh, that's nice.
With exposition pigeon.
Yep, absolutely. The hat. It was a lot of fun.
Very cute. Very cute.
Cute. It was neat.
Looks like you get some better garb later on in the series. That's nice.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, they're allowed to have a change of clothes.
Mm-hmm. And they do. All right. Next up, we've got Elrod.
That looks awesome,
Oh,
Elrod.
nice.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, I love the faces too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Simple
this series
as.
would definitely be in Elrod's wheelhouse.
Yep. That is nice.
Very nice. Very nice. Egg salad. Thunder Rat.
Ooh.
He's basing his off the Lanil U cover.
That looks very cool.
Lanil gave him like really long hair. Very nice.
Very cool. Like the shield. The shield has the same emblem as the little crest thing. That's cool.
As a crest, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alamo Rules Juan Soto.
Oh.
Very
Oh,
cool.
that's cool. That's really like Gendon Tartakovsky.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was
He's
gonna
got
say,
a great
reminds me of the animated Clone Wars.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Such great shapes. And really simple marks on it. It's very cool, man.
Very, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
all right.
Doug.
So cute.
It's animated.
I love that dog.
Wait a second. Doug, did you animate that in
He
Grok?
said he used it's a kind of AI. Not X.
That's great.
Yeah, Polo.ai.
Nice.
He knew the
Oh,
assignment.
you said it? Animated with Polo.ai. I don't pay for X. I added the sound effects and put 2 videos together. Pretty fun. Nice.
That might be Poyo.
No, it's Polo.
Oh,
Markle.
Polo.
I'm just hungry. I'm thinking of a Pollo Loco.
Yeah,
I know it's probably Pollo. I don't know.
That is
That's cute.
cool.
Too cute.
Respect
Very nice. All right, everybody's a winner. Yay.
That's awesome.
Throw it on my pile of
Everybody go.
participation
Oh, yeah.
trophies.
Man, my wife doesn't get here soon. I may get too tired to go see my daughter.
Might
We
get
gotta
some more
just drink more coffee. Yeah, right.
more coffee made out of tea, and you'll be fine.
All right. That's it, everybody. Thank you all. All the artwork is great tonight. I need some water.
Well, yeah. Drink some water before you have your coffee.
That's it. If you haven't already, go out. Just go on Amazon and get the Hedge Knight or the Sword and Sword and the Mystery Knight. Get all three. I get royalties for 2 of them.
Oh, nice. Well, I get 2 of them.
What else we got going on?
Get the first one twice.
Far. Y'all can go get a far.
Yeah.
If you want to click on that QR code right there on the screen, you can go read a far for free. A far is free.
Nice.
It's the gospel told without words in my little cute cartoony style. Don't forget to read Jeff's book or get Jeff's book.
Of course. Everybody.
And follow everybody here. I'm sure somebody in the chat is posting everybody's stuff. No? Where's Jiminy? Crying out loud, this guy. All right, that's it. Thanks everybody for being here. God bless you. We'll see you on the next exciting episode of Drawn and Quartered. Say goodnight, everybody.
Aloha.
You
God
guys.
bless y'all. Well, thanks for sharing.